staring into the black light. We got a packed show tonight. Everybody's got a million reasons to blow your brains out with Ricky, Warden, and David Jarvis. Special guest Hank Jarvis in the show tonight. We have the band The Deep with William James Ford and Brandon here. Everybody hang around, blow your brains out for 2 hours tonight. You can be involved in the show in the comments. So directly participate in the show in the comments, everybody. Hello, Dave Jarvis. Everybody welcome our host to the show, X610 Chill, Dank, Grain, the one, the only, Dave Jarvis.
It's a group effort. Please, please. Hold your applause until like 5 minutes in. However, if you have money to Venmo, please send it now.
And that's what makes you great and mighty. It's this and that, what you just said. Venmo it now.
How you been, Ricky?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm just having a good week, you know, kicking ass, having a good time, listening to all the music that I can. I really enjoy listening to new music. So it's been a good time checking out the new song by The Deep. Thank you guys for sharing it with us tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, man.
Deep is a fucking amazing band. If anybody in the audience has not heard or seen them live, you need to, because they are amazing.
Here it is. This is what the logo looks like. The Deep. The song we're going to be debuting for you tonight is called Undying Confrontation. And we have with us tonight William James Ford and Brandon. How you guys doing?
Damn well.
Good, man. Thank you.
You sound good, Brandon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so sexy with that voice of yours, boy.
It's because I'm sick, dude.
And see, that's why I'm not rushing right into questions. We're just a bunch of kids hanging out, having a good time. Want to give you all time to chat.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. We got Hank on the screen tonight, too. Good to have you, Hank.
Oh, hey.
Hold that announcement. Hank is here with a special announcement. He's going to hold off on it for a minute. Hank is with Dank, just like Dave Jarvis there. So we got a special announcement. We're going to hold off on that because our really special guests of the evening are the band The Deep.
The Deep.
Playing this song, man. I can't thank y'all enough for letting us play your song tonight.
Thank you for playing it for us, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we're one of the few remaining outlets for local music here in DFW, and we are proud of that.
Hell yeah. The things you guys are doing are awesome, man. We need people like you to keep pushing it because promoting ourselves fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know. Right? When you say that, when you're like, "Hey, my band is awesome," everybody's like, "Yeah, whatever." When a third party says, "Hey, this band is awesome," suddenly people are like, "Oh, well, maybe they're worth something."
So when we all suck together, it's a real good suck.
Yeah. and you came at the perfect time because we are here right now absorbing the audience from Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon. So thank you very much for being a part of that. We're getting
That's amazing.
CNN dollars, boy.
Hey, we need that CNN money.
Yeah.
Yeah, until like the freak tells you who to play and not to play.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
we're gonna play The Deep anyway.
If they're watching us, man, like who's gonna eat the early bird specials tomorrow morning?
Right? Who watches the watcher?
Who watches the watcher?
Luby's does open pretty early.
Luby's. Does Luby's still even exist?
Hey, man, you know what's funny about this?
Forever.
Yeah.
Is beating the church crowd to IHOP that used to be a thing. Or beating the church crowd to furs. That used to be a thing, man.
I remember furs.
You know, there's hardly a church crowd at IHOP anymore. It's just packed all damn morning long.
No shit.
I like to beat the church crowd, the Chick-fil-A.
I just like to beat the church crowd in the fucking head.
I was waiting for somebody to capitalize on that. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill.
I've been arguing with religious zealots all day on the internet because I was bored.
Nice.
Glad to set you up there.
What'd you
I
say?
have no
In their
life.
place. Was this on Instagram?
No, it was on. So I don't even want to get into it. It was on Facebook, of course.
Of course.
Let's get
Of
into
course.
What'd they say? Or what did you say?
It was something along the lines. I can't even remember. I can't even remember how it started, but
And fuck you.
a whole bunch of self-righteous moral superiority came into play, and I started running my mouth, and nobody got anywhere. It was a huge waste of time, as usual.
Oh, that's weird. Never happened.
Never.
Sounds like a couple of cups of coffee and a bowl.
You should have just said a Shinto prayer in their honor.
Right.
Well, let's find out why. Does Bill smoke marijuana?
I do not. I
He doesn't
do,
smoke
however.
marijuana.
I do, however, have a CBD vape. That's actually it's nice because THC actually gives me massive panic attacks, but this right here helps me chill the fuck out. So I'll take what I can do.
It's
Good.
that
Don't let us
legal-
make you nervous.
No,
Yeah, that illegal shit, it gives me massive panic attacks.
I don't know what it is, man.
But this legal stuff, I feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's all fucking chemicals and God knows what else.
I
Yeah,
think it's a difference of running the risk of getting busted or not.
Yeah, if it's legal, Hank won't touch it.
I feel like a fraud. I'm in a stoner doom metal band and I don't even smoke pot. Like, what the hell, man?
That's the punk rock in you, boy.
Yeah. Heroin Bob.
And we're not talking about that till later.
Man, so what have you all been listening to this past week?
Jones.
I've been listening to the new Wind Hand.
Can't hear you, bud.
I've been listening to the new Wind Hand and a bunch of old school country.
Nice.
Let's see. I took the time to watch the Dank movie this week. That was a lot of fun.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you saw that?
It was scored and everything, probably by X610 Chill Dave Jarvis. I don't know, but it was all good and fun.
Oh yeah, Hank and I, we both put quite a bit of work into the editing, the post-production.
Everybody listening, the Dank movie is basically a story about these two guys getting to the gig, maybe. That's it.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, it's like The Hangover, but linear.
Yeah, but they actually made a movie, and it's kind of artistic and all that, so it's fucking cool.
No,
I need to watch it still. I still haven't watched it.
Let me correct this. It is not artistic, but it is hilarious.
Well, got some noir to it or something. It's actually got some creativity to it. Is what I'm saying. It's not just a bunch of jerk offs having a good time.
I mean, it was, but it
wasn't
wasn't.
sure about that.
Okay, it was that too, but it's got that noir to it or whatever.
I appreciate that. There's a little bit of intrigue to it. Get off me, motherfucker!
I think the guys that Get Behind the Red Car did a fantastic job on the edits and everything, man. So we've been talking about the movie since it came out a couple of weeks ago. I made sure that I took the time to watch it so I could recommend it heartfully to everyone. It's a good time.
Nice.
Well, thank you,
Hell
brother.
yeah.
Thanks for doing it. Thanks for all the shit you guys do. And then I
Yes,
also
sir.
took the time to listen to this record again this week. So
I haven't made it all the way through that one yet.
The new Metallica?
Yeah, I'm about halfway through. About halfway.
That's
I
worthy.
heard about
Take
it.
your time.
I'm from the school of everything after 1988. But I've enjoyed it so far. If you could separate Metallica from Metallica, you know, that's what you have to do, because if you're expecting Injustice from All prior, you're not going to get it. So
What about
No,
Load? I'm expecting
honestly-
Load.
I'm expecting Hardwired and Death Magnetic, you know, a bunch of bullshit.
honestly, I feel like they put a little bit more effort musically into this. It's James Hetfield's vocals, and I hate to say this because I love James Hetfield, but it's what ruins it for me, because I'm expecting that Injustice for All, that Master of Puppets, that Ride the Lightning, that Kill 'Em All vocal style, and I know he hasn't done it in fucking 30 years.
And you're
But
getting a
that's-
little more of Tuesday's Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's called? That's what
It's a great cover, by the way.
It is good. Yeah.
that whole album is like Tuesday is Gone type shit.
They
No.
did cover, on the Garage Days EP. They covered Tuesday's Gone. It's pretty cool.
No, I'm talking about the new thing.
Yeah, the new shit. It's like Dave says. It almost sounds like they're, okay, this is a great Metallica riff. Let's stick it together, and kind of sounds a little stuck together. But ultimately, I say the world is a better place with this Metallica record. So fuck it.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good.
If I hate saying this, but if there's like anything that I think more than anything while I'm listening to it, I think Kirk Hammett could have maybe done a little better. But I try to withhold saying that because, I hadn't listened to it 10 times yet.
Yeah.
But
Have they dropped any music videos for that album, or was it just the album?
A couple that, like, there's a cartoon version of the song Shadows Follow, which is an epic, like, Harvester of Sorrow type of a song.
Interesting. Do the Deep have any music videos on the way?
Not yet.
One step at a time.
We need to figure out even how to begin that process.
You
record
find a
song.
warehouse. You find a warehouse and a guy with 3 cameras.
Yeah. And then, well, I guess what I'm really trying to say is we have to find a way to pay for it.
Invite your friends with costumes.
Yeah.
Get some things you can break.
Yeah, talk to the guys that made the Dank movie. We didn't get paid a dime.
I've heard good things about AI music videos. You could pay like $200 and you put in these lyrics or these parameters, and then AI makes your fucking video for you.
Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking wild, dude.
Wait, so if I give them an extra 100, will it make my dick bigger?
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Yeah, you see this bulge over here? Could you make it just 3/4 of an inch bigger that way?
I've sat for hours going, okay, it's me. I'm a 5'6", short, fat, old Italian man. Can you make my penis like 3 inches bigger and just fucking give me this fucking kind of, pose? And you have to type all this shit in. And then it comes up with whatever it comes up with.
Can you make it less matzo ball and more bush-like can?
Give me the gabagool. The gabagool. The cannoli.
Well, now we know why virtual reality is really going to take off.
Yeah.
For the first time, you're going to be able to fuck anything you want, including your own dick.
Yeah. There's a porn of it somewhere, I guarantee it. Ooh, watch this guy fuck his own dick live on OnlyFans.
It's probably already been done.
You can choose what the hair color is, where the wrinkles should be. Can you take this vein and move it over to quadrant F?
Puff up the vein a little bit, you know.
Well,
can you get it in the shape of a Shriner's hat? That's all I'm asking.
With the tassel.
Something that like Kung Lao would use as a weapon, you know? Just a wide brim with blades.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes. This is good. This is good. I like this.
Oh man, it's great shit.
Man, what brainstorming is going on right here?
This is how we operate. It's just it gets more and more ridiculous the further we go.
Yeah, what's this AI video generator called?
I have no idea. I've just heard about it.
Well, I have the power of the internet here, so I'm.
I haven't delved that deep. That was not even a pun, but we're going to make it one now.
Too late now.
Right.
So wait, can we make this the show announcement, or are we saving that?
We're saving it. I want to play the song first.
All right.
Okay.
So let's talk about the song, Dave. Let's talk about this new song and the band, The Deep. How did you guys form?
I'm going to let Brandon take this one.
And then we'll let you lead us up to the song after that.
Oh man, me and Bill go way back, dude. Like 20 plus years. We met at a Down concert back in like 2002, and we've been in bands ever since. We just have this little, we get into a jam room, and man, it just happens. We come up with riff after riff after riff. So we had known Kelly for a long time as well. So through all these years, we've been in different bands, and then we just decided to get back together after Suborn broke up, and Kelly was the only person for us to play bass, and we decided to be a three-piece. And
that says a lot. You're lucky to have her in the band. I mean, she's fucking talented.
Yeah, very talented. She is like the most talented person in the band.
100%.
Would you rather be a 4-piece, or do you like the 3-piece?
Good question.
Man, I mean, I think it works for us as a 3-piece. It has to me, it leaves room for everything to breathe, and you can hear everything that she's doing on the bass and the drums and the guitar. It's just, I don't know. I don't want it too clouded. It's just like a kind of a groove thing, and it just works that way. 3 pieces. Well, we are another Texas 3-piece.
Yeah, if you can get a
Smart.
3-piece to jail, there's something special about that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
clearly you're a Sabbath fan. What other sludgy kind of bands are you into?
Oh man, everything New Orleans. First off, I mean, I'm a huge Down fan, and Crowbar fan, Acid Bath. All those bands out of New Orleans kind of hit me real hard in the '90s, and kind of gravitated towards that. One of my favorite bands is Corrosion of Conformity, so they're right there with all the other people.
Fuck yeah.
And kind of got raised up on like 70s rock and Southern rock, so it kind of makes that transition when everybody started listening to Metallica and all the big metal bands. It just kind of gelled together. So,
hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
You're from New Orleans?
No, I'm from Dallas.
He's inspired by New Orleans doom.
Yeah.
But ask
what
the
I was
question.
going to ask is, there's this song, you know who Jimmy Driftwood is? Anyway, he wrote a song called The Battle of New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
I just learned how to play it.
Mhm.
It's the hardest song I've ever learned how to sing. Anyway, the coolest shit ever.
Now you had to play it
I'll
for
have
us.
to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Are you into New Orleans voodoo?
The voodoo. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
I mean I haven't really. I've only been to New Orleans once, and I didn't get to visit all. Go to all the shops and all that kind of stuff. We just kind of hung out and get drunk all the whole time. So.
Dude, New Orleans is a special place. You know, you go
Man.
outside the French Quarter and it's like a Jamaican slum.
Yes.
Yep.
I've heard so much about it, and I need to go back, man.
All right, so I found us some battle here. If I can pull it up right quick while Hank grabs his guitar, he can play along.
I don't have a guitar.
Is that what you're talking about, Hank? Is this it here?
No. Jimmy Driftwood. Do the Jimmy Driftwood version.
All right. Be back in just a flash with Jimmy Driftwood, audience. All right,
Oh,
now
man,
it's just
you
as good
actually
a
gonna play
time
it.
as
That's
any.
so cool.
Hey, I need to check. Look, our comments have been going crazy, guys. Let's spend a minute and get caught up. This is where I could really use some help. Anybody paying attention out there? We need some help with the concert calendar and then also the comments. I getting carried away having a good time with you guys. All right, so Joanne Addison, that's JoJo Chick Rock. She says hello, everybody.
Hey. Hey, Jojo.
Hey.
How you doing, Joanne?
So how about Leanna Shaw? We love Billy and Kelly.
Hey, what's up? I guess
love you.
Brandon's chopped liver then, right?
Story of my life.
No, I know who that is. I don't think she's met Brandon yet.
Hank, you got COVID kid here. Hank drinking sake.
Hey, somebody say sake?
Am I
Sake,
drinking
sake.
sake?
Oh hell.
Here's COVID kid again. That's culture appropriation, Hank. Is
I
that
can't
a
read
painting?
what you're saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I really need to try to keep up with these comments.
I don't even know what the
So
fuck
everybody, now that I know you're here, I
Is
remember
that like
you.
some kind of Asian American joke?
Uh-oh.
Sake. Is
I
that a
think
painting?
Neeling is the first American brewery, or the first brewery in America, right? Am I wrong?
All
about
right,
that?
here we got Slappy Flap Jackson.
Yay!
That's it.
Yeah, I wonder who that is. I think I played GTA with that guy.
And then
Where's-
finally, I
where's
want to
Slappy
say
from?
hi to Joanne again. Chick Rock, thank you for hitting the comments. Be sure and say hi and join the conversation, y'all. I will pay attention to the comments. And then finally, here's Ville Girl. Ville Girl is here every week, so thank you very much again. Ville Girl made it. Woo!
Hey-o.
Good girl.
Wait, what's your name? Bill Girl?
All right, so basically,
Yeah.
Brandon, you went straight from voodoo to doom metal. That's what you're saying?
That's right.
So
Man, I've been
logical next step.
Yeah, I mean, just growing up a metalhead, man. You know, everything that came out, that's what I was into. And then, like I said, when I heard Crowbar and Down and all that stuff, and I was like, that's where I belong.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I felt when I heard Sabbath. Go ahead, Dave. Jarvis.
there you
Yeah,
go.
I was saying I wasn't a big Crowbar fan coming up, but then my barber played some of their stuff while he was cutting my hair, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is like heavy Beatles!" Like, there's some good shit in here, man. I should investigate.
Heavy Beatles.
And what's awesome is they started off sounding old, and they just kind of grew into it. So it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
I discovered Crowbar on Beavis and Butthead sometime in 1993. Maybe
bet you
94.
Well, existence is punishment, I think.
Yeah. Well, and that's how most of us discovered Crowbar, because I was like a kid from Rhode Island, you know. So I didn't grow up in the South. So, you know, random obscure bands like that, we didn't fucking know who the fuck they were. And I was just a kid anyway. But then I see these fucking dudes on stage. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is this? And that opening bass line is just bring, do, 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 do. Craig Neunenbonker, the old drummer for Crowbar, is one of my favorite drummers of all time. He played on that album. Fucking amazing.
That's kick ass. And so that was out up north. When did you move here to Dallas?
97.
Wow, crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So what were some of your early favorite bands?
Oh shit, man.
Rock bands. Like, were you into Judas Priest and Iron Maiden, or did you skip that whole phase?
I was, but I was like a super young, like in the mid to late 80s. I was like 7, 8, 9 years old, and I was like all about Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth. That was like my three, but that was what it was accessible to me at the time.
Right.
And then I discovered like Sepultura, Slayer. And once I heard Slayer, it was fucking all over.
Yeah.
It was fucking all over once I heard Slayer. Dude, yeah.
Dude,
I think
for some reason,
as an early crackhead, mine were Slayer, Nuclear Assault, and Testament. Those are my
Testament
three
was
favorites.
another one. Yeah.
The
And then
New
the Mighty
World
Pantera.
Order is here.
Dude,
Testament. My first Testament song was "Disciples of the Watch." That was the first Testament song I ever heard.
Cool.
Yeah, I just
I'm
got to know
very fortunate. I saw Testament on their first few tours.
Wow.
Oh no shit! Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just got a notification that Head PE just kicked Crazy Town off their tour.
Come, my lady. Come,
Yes.
my. Is that band? Is that Crazy?
Laughter was my first intuition as well.
Apparently, there's a video going out right now where those Crazy Town guys got into a fight or some dumb shit.
I was gonna say, how Crazy Town do you have to be?
I mean, for a one-hit wonder in what, 2000, 99, they're still out there doing it, and I'm like, why, dude? And it was terrible then. It was terrible then, but somehow it still makes money.
What band? I was listening.
Crazy Town?
Crazy Town.
Come, my lady.
Come, my lady. Come.
They're still making money.
They gotta be, because they're still out playing shows and shit and fighting each other in parking lots.
Dude, last time I heard them was in a parking lot, like Wet and Wild. In 1996.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know how that shit still exists.
Dude, this fucking dog won't get the fuck off me, man.
I guess it's because, you know, that was one of those songs that, like, a 15-year-old girl in 1998, that was her jam. And that girl now is fucking like pushing 40, and she's the one who's going to go to that show for nostalgia purposes and make her husband come with her. And
that poor asshole.
Take a band member home with them.
That poor bastard. She's still trying to suck on fucking crack-headed, fucking methed out Crazy Town dick fucking 20 years later.
I think we're talking about the same chick here.
Oh, you know her too?
Yeah, she's a 30-year-old grandmother.
Yeah,
I know her.
She's one of the reasons these bands keep touring.
I can't say shit. I'm a 43-year-old fucking man still trying to play music, so what the fuck am I talking about?
That's a ridiculous thing.
Just
Really
wait
nothing
until
like a
you're
fucking
their
80-year-old
age and you're
motherfucker.
like getting ready to pay for it, and you remember, hey, all I gotta do is go out on the road and eat shit, and I can get laid all I want.
Hell yeah.
Bob Dylan is like 80-something-year-old.
You got to balance out your quantity and quality.
Yeah, the drugs just ain't what they used to be.
No. They're a
What's
lot less.
fucked up being a goddamn 30-year-old whore. That's what's fucked up.
The groupies are still the same. Literally.
They haven't left.
Well, let's get back into some music. I want to go ahead and play
Yeah, it
this
was a
song.
good time to cut into some shit.
How did you guys?
Good segue.
How did the Deep come about recording this song, "Undying Confrontation"?
We actually just recorded an entire album, and we did it in 2 days somehow.
Okay, wow.
We went to Session Work Studios in Hurst, Texas. John
Check
Gurner
them out.
produced it for us. Yeah, dude.
Session work.
Yeah, dude. It's a great spot, man. I love that place.
Let's get out.
Here we go. I got you.
Yep. That's the album cover. You've seen it here first.
Very cool.
So
I'm
Undying
intrigued.
Confrontation is the first single we put out, and we're putting out another single on the 1st, which is going to be called Victims. And then on May 15th, the album will officially drop fully. It's on all the streaming bullshit, Spotify, all that crap. You just look up The Deep, and hopefully you find us.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and listen to Undying Confrontation, the first single released by The Deep now. And we'll be right back. We'll see everybody in the comments. Let's participate.
Fuck yeah.
doesn't get more.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
awesome.
man. That's one of the first songs we wrote as a band.
That reminds me of that band Primitive Man that I was telling you about, Bill, the other day.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. But y'all are way tighter and way more listenable.
You should listen to that song.
I like those vocals too.
Stereo. Like Stereo is fucking goddamn motherfucking awesome, dude. Like,
Hell
don't listen
yeah.
to it on a phone and shit.
Sounds great in my headphones.
So you hear those high notes in that song, the vocal
Brandon.
harmonies. That's Kelly and Brandon together, man. It's fucking insane.
It's beautiful. Sounds great. It's got a nice rise to it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Kelly couldn't be here with us tonight, but she's here in spirit.
I know that.
I definitely heard many levels on that song. It was like a 7-layer dip.
It was weird in the studio because we're so used to playing in an enclosed space, and I actually typically practice on an electric drum set when the deep practice is together. So it's you don't get the full sound. It's just kind of there, and then we'll get into a live setting and practice, and a whole new dynamic opens up.
It's a different animal.
Yeah, and then when we got into the studio and we got to play around with certain stuff, we just sat there and we were like, holy fuck, this is way better than we even thought it was. I mean, and we've been a band as The Deep anyway since, 2015, 2016?
Yeah,
that was the first time that we heard ourselves back in a real professional mixed setting, and we impressed ourselves, which was kind of weird, you know.
Well, that song is kick ass. I mean, it's still in my head. It's like the ultimate doom song because even the music is going down, but the vocal melody is going up, and it's even got that rise, like a lark rising is how I refer to it. But you're singing, you know, we all die on a rise. It's fucking doom excellence, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hear it. I hear it, guys. I heard what you did. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like if the Torch of Gandor was a song, that would be it.
Fuck yeah. That's like one of the best compliments you could ever give us. Thank you.
Well, I never heard of it.
I love you guys so much, man.
Hey, that's why we're here, man. I just kind of shoot it straight, and Dave does his thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. I'm here for moral support.
and dropping the greatest comments and compliments of all time.
So I was trying to log in to chat with the people in YouTube, but my computer is being a piece of shit. But I am watching, and thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get back to these chats. It's just shit.
How many tracks are on this new album?
Thank you for being with us tonight. Man is right. That's kick ass. So what's that, Dave Jarvis?
How many tracks are on this new album?
There's
8 tracks. 8 tracks, and the first song that we play on the album is actually 2 songs mixed into one.
A little medley.
And this is y'all's first release. Is that correct?
That sounds like a Metallica song, by the way.
I hope 1998 and prior. Or 1988 and prior.
There you go.
Hey, bro, that Seasons of Abyss, they at least try. It's got that fast-paced, punk rock drum beat. And there are some good riffs in it, It doesn't suck.
No, it doesn't suck at all. I'm just talking shit, dude.
Hey, you can talk. Hey, I'll talk shit with you. My favorite Metallica record is Ride the Lightning, but that's because, I bought it the day that it came out. I lived that Metallica record, Ride the Lightning,
Yeah.
And so, that'll always be the apex, that Master of Puppets. But
Yeah.
still, you know, I try to listen to all music as unbiasedly as I can, dude. And it's got some heavy fucking riffs, dude. It's a good time.
Yeah, I enjoy it so far. Like I said, I'm only halfway through it, but so far I'm enjoying it.
Hey, just think of it this way. If somebody comes along talking shit about the Deep, I'll stand firm for you because, you know, your music is kick-ass, dude. Fuck anybody who doesn't enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. The only thing that's important to us is that we enjoy it, and we just want people to come along for the ride. And if you don't like it, cool. Who cares?
Okay, so is the single Undying Confrontation, is that already available on all the platforms now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everybody can go out tonight or right now and buy that song. And then the full record comes out the middle of the month?
May 15th.
May the 15th, the middle of the month. There you
Uh-huh.
go.
How was the Deep's merchandise looking? Y'all got any swag?
Well, we did, but so we took a hiatus for a couple of years.
It looks like that, Dave Jarvis.
Well, that's that actually is just for the single, that art.
That looks cool.
Yeah, Kelly made that for that single.
Good job, Kelly. It looks
the
cool.
artwork for the album is this, which I'm not supposed to show yet, but whatever. And I totally forgot what you were saying.
Y'all got any merch?
Oh,
yeah.
So we had a run of T-shirts for a little while and some other swag and stuff like that. Once we start playing out again, we plan on getting some more merch made up. So we'll have a little something for folks if they want to buy it. It would be very helpful to our cause.
Good man.
Yeah, man. We want to buy it. If we can afford it, we want to buy it. We want to support the cause. That's one of the reasons I do this. I spend $30 a month somewhere in there for the StreamYard. That simplifies the engineering process so that I can be part of the program. And it's my way of supporting you guys and enjoying the process.
Thank you. That's awesome, dude.
And hanging out with Dave Jarvis. If nothing else, it's an excuse to do that.
I fucking love hanging out with Dave Jarvis. And I love hanging out with Hank Jarvis.
Yo, sweet.
I love both you motherfuckers.
And if everybody out there in the audience likes hanging out with us, all you got to do is just Venmo us that $30, and we can continue to do this next month.
Dave, that's really the way to do it. If you have a Venmo or any kind of Cash App, Dave Jarvis, I will publish that motherfucker for you. You already know that, right?
Oh, and any money I make, I want it to go back into this show because I love this show.
Well, right now, anyway. Come on, make it rain. Pour the money on us.
Oh, yeah.
No,
throw nickels at us.
Right now, you know, and if we get beyond our graphics and our basic needs, hell, we'll take it on the road and have a good time with it that way.
Oh, yeah. We're trying to make that Minute Maid money.
Really, we just need a good sponsor for that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
One of these venues are eventually gonna, it's gonna be a compensatable process if you're down for it.
Oh, you know me, I'm always down for shit. Is there any new music coming out soon that y'all want to promote that is not the Deep or Dank or anything that caught your eye?
Shit. Oh, the new Turbid North album is fucking phenomenal.
There you go. Damn right.
Ooh,
The new Turbid North album, dude, is fucking badass, dude.
I've listened to it. I've listened to a few of the songs.
I got to plug this too because it's family. I Am. It's I Am. They have an album called The Iron Gate, I believe it's called. I'm pretty sure it's The Iron Gate. Either way, look up I Am. That fucking album is so goddamn heavy. Those guys just got back from touring fucking Australia or some shit. They're all over the fucking place. And it's fucking local fucking DFW fucking hard hitters, man. Check that shit out. I Am.
All right. Well, hang on. I'm catching up with you because this Turbid North, I've actually listened to it. I interviewed them guys at Trees one time years ago, and I believe that interview is on this channel. But so, at the risk of being copyrighted, let's listen to a second.
I can't hear shit.
I think they can hear it better on YouTube.
Could you hear it okay?
No, I can't hear shit.
Oh, fuck you. Could you hear that? Could y'all hear the music?
I heard it, yeah.
Okay, good.
What? You heard it?
Yeah,
I heard it.
Hey, man, YouTube is serious about that copyright.
It sounds
music.
different on YouTube than it does in here, too.
No, I don't hear a goddamn note. David, do you hear a note?
Anyway, thanks for bringing up Turbid North.
It was faint, but I heard it.
So we've known Turbid North since they moved here from Alaska. When Brandon and I were in Suborn, we played one of the first shows that they played when they moved to Texas. And the band has completely changed since then, but they've remained good friends. And actually, Nick from Turbid North produced an album that Brandon and I did like 10 years ago now, and it never got released because we never fucking finished it.
Yeah, I think Grain actually opened for Turbid North's first show in Dallas. I think it was at Tomcats.
It was at Tomcats, and that was probably a show that we played with y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember hearing them and going, "Wait, why would you move to Texas to sound like Pantera?" But then, over the course of the next few years, they developed their own sound, and I was like, "Oh, okay, these guys are badass."
They moved to Texas because of Drowning Pool.
Yep.
Wow.
Drowning Pool toured and went to Alaska. Turbid North opened up for them, and they were like, "You guys got to go down to fucking Texas. You'll fucking kill it out there." So when they first moved here, they did sound a lot like Pantera, and they did a couple of Pantera covers. But over the course of a few years, they had a couple of lineup changes, and the whole fucking paradigm of the band shifted. And it's phenomenal, dude. They're such a great fucking band. They got Jono on drums from the Destro. You guys remember the Destro?
Hell yeah.
Jono plays drums. Chris O'Toole on bass. Chris O'Toole actually plays bass for Unearth now as well, so he does double duty with them.
And the crowd goes mild.
What?
I'm reading the chats.
As you can tell, we're all huge Unearth fans.
Yeah. I love Unearth, dude, but I'm a Boston kid,
Yeah. We had our run-in with them. It wasn't so pleasant, but whatever.
Oh, no shit. Well, hopefully that was years ago and times have changed.
Oh yeah. We're all old and don't give a shit anymore.
I've only actually seen them live once, and that was with Brandon back in like 2004. It was the night that the Red Sox won the World Series for the first time in like 80 fucking years or whatever it was.
Oh damn. Okay.
It was at the old fucking Gypsy Tea Room. They actually played the Tea Room that night. It was pretty wild. Yeah. That building is now gone. Rest in peace.
Yeah. So, and like so many others, they become restaurants.
Yeah, it's fucking gravel now, dude.
Hey, have y'all heard about that?
Most of Deep Ellum might as well be.
Heard about what?
That comedy club in Austin that Joe Rogan made?
Or the mothership?
I heard something about it. I don't know where it is. I occasionally listen to his podcast.
One of my buddies was telling me like he was talking about like a swastika that was on the bottom floor. Y'all heard about this?
No.
And like from a past punk band era, like a swastika, like a Nazi punk shit.
Some asshole skinhead put a swastika on the floor,
and they couldn't get it off for like, they couldn't get it off.
Just paint over that bullshit.
They couldn't get it up. There's a joke in there somewhere.
I
might add that to my routine to go kill Tony.
Nazi punks, fuck off.
Right, just come across the bottom floor and say, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
Well, I guess the swastika is from like the 80s or something, and it's still there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, those fucking 80s fucking racist skinheads were fucking gnarly, dude. Well, I remember the late well, it was really the late 90s. There was still a pretty prevalent group of racist skinheads in Dallas.
They were like the Times Antifa or something.
Yeah, they were fucking pieces of shit. Fuck them.
Yeah, how many skinheads were there in Dallas?
Too many.
Enough to fuck shit up.
Racist skinheads, anyway. There is a difference between skinheads and racist skinheads. They kind of stole the skinhead style and moniker in the 80s.
What do you mean?
Well,
they just literally would show up at shows in Deep Ellum, like a sedition show, for example, and start pushing people around to fucking start a fight. And you had to fight them.
Yeah. Well, back in the 70s, they had the, you know, you look at your classic skinhead style and suspenders, the shaved head, the fucking, you know, the wife beater and the fucking jeans and the boots. That was a style of just working class dudes in England who were like into punk and reggae in the 70s. And then the racist ones kind of started coming in and adopting that clothing style. So there were certain like nuances that would separate non-racist skins from racist skins, like white shoelaces and weird shit like that. But it was pretty easy to tell the difference because the racist skinheads would wear full-on fucking swastikas and bullshit like that. And that kind of became more prevalent in the 80s, especially over here in the States. And they kind of ruined it for everybody who started that whole movement.
And see, if you have like that much hate in your heart, then there's no room for creativity, which is why they were just using other people's shit for 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And we used to fight those motherfuckers on the way out, though.
Yeah.
Like that was the end of it, was the sedition days. Sedition is Turner Van Blarcom. He'd be a great interview.
I know Turner. Turner's an amazing fucking dude. That guy's got so much history in his head.
Well, bro, I'm telling you, I was there at the shows and the skinheads would just, and it's not just sedition, but at that time it was the end of all that shit when, like I said, they would just show up and push people around, you know, and you had to fight them. You just had to fight them.
Yep.
And that's how it was. But that was at the very end, really.
Yeah. Fucking Pumping Ethel, dude. Pumping Ethel. Well, Ethel Merman first, and then it became Pumping Ethel. We were talking about Turner.
I go back to the sedition days, Talon and sedition.
So that was all pre Ethel Merman and shit, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That was after my time, but I've had enough conversations with Turner to know what was going on back then.
We were all kids together, man. Rigor Mortis, me, Talon, a lot of bands, a lot of different people, but you know, we were a pretty much a group of friends back then.
Yeah.
And so then they became Sedition, and to me, that was one of the best bands there.
Hell yeah.
Hey Ricky, was Disciple part of that crew?
Disciple was part of that, but it kind of came up after that, and you know, Sedition was a Dallas band. They weren't just a Dallas band, but they were more of a Dallas band, yeah. And Disciple was more of a Fort Worth band, if I remember it right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't find out about Disciple until we played with Big Iron like 3 or 4 times, and they were like, "Hey, we're doing a Disciple reunion." We were like, "Who's Disciple?" And it was actually not bad at all.
Big Iron.
Old Jalapeno and Dan.
Big Dan.
Big Dan, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Brandon and I met the night that Brandon and I met. We were at the Down show at Deep Ellum Live, and I don't know if I told this story last time I was on here, but
that's okay. Yeah,
we were hanging out, we were talking, and the guy that Brandon, I was introduced to Brandon from this guy, our old singer, introduced me to Jalapeno. And Jalapeno comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, man," I was like a little 22-year-old kid at this time. He goes, "Hey, man, I heard you're a badass drummer." I was like, "Oh, man, I'm okay. I'm real shy or whatever." He goes, "Why don't you get badass? Come play for Big Arn." So that's been the fucking running joke. That was how Brandon and I met, was kind of through that conversation. And for years we've been joking because the way they said Big Arn, it was just so funny.
Yeah, I would say that was definitely after Sedition, probably right in there.
Yeah, I remember we played with Big Iron one time. It was the Dallas Music Fest back in 2003, and basically you bought a ticket, you could go to like all the clubs in Deep Ellum.
Yeah, Bill.
And they played, and they probably had maybe a quarter of the place was Galaxy, the old Galaxy Club, and they played well, and they said, "All right, I want everybody in the audience to come with us. We're going to go see Superjoint over at Trees," and it took the whole audience with them. Yep. And so it was them, and then the band after them who played to fucking crickets, and then we went on, and the fucking curtain was in front of us. And so we're just setting up. They pull the curtains back, and the whole fucking crowd is just huge. And we're like, "Wait a minute, you like us? All right, you fucked up now."
Fuck yeah! Don't fuck with Grain.
Yeah, dude, we sent a guy out in a hospital gurney on that show.
Oh, no.
That happened to us one time. We opened up for Mushroomhead back when we were in Saborn. We were playing at Fat Daddy's when it was in Louisville, and there was like a 3-circle pit going, and we see some dude just get fucking destroyed, and then while we're playing, we see fucking EMTs coming in and fucking pull this dude out. It was fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
That was a wild ass show, man.
That was Mushroomhead, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Fat Daddy's.
Fatville, yeah. That was a cool venue, man.
Yep.
If it's the same Fat Daddy's that's in Mansfield, that's a badass venue.
See, and I don't know if it's the same. Moved around a lot.
Yeah,
because I know they had one like
downtown. They have one in downtown Fort Worth also.
No shit. I wonder if it's the same people that own it. I got kicked out of there once because I drank too much Jaeger and I got into a fight with a paper towel dispenser. But that's a story for another day. It was a long time ago.
I think it got Bill. I think it got the best of you, man. That night.
Jaeger, man.
Back before everybody had a camera on their phone, you could just embellish.
Yeah, that would have been about 2006 or 7, maybe 8 at the latest.
Did y'all ever play any Ridgely Metal Fests?
We played Ridgely a few times, but I don't know if we played Ridgely Metal Fest.
Because y'all would have fit in perfectly.
That shit would have been fun. My first live show ever was at Ridgely in 1999.
Not a bad way to bust your cherry.
That was Black Belt Jones. The singer passed away. They did a benefit for him. So my first live show ever in my life was opening that show. And I completely played like dog shit, and I threw a stick across the stage, and I didn't have any more sticks. So I had to stop in the middle of the song and run across the stage and get the stick and come back and keep playing. It's fucking stupid, man. I was 19 years old, dude.
Yeah, see, I never heard Black Belt Jones with the old singer. We started playing with him with the new guy, and those were some great fucking shows. Black Belt Jones and Grain at like the Aardvark or at Canyon Club.
Wow, I remember the Aardvark, dude. Holy shit, that's fucking gnarly. I forgot about that place.
Yeah, the parking was terrible. Yeah. Did they ever do anything with that venue? Y'all know?
I have no idea.
That's where Lola's
did,
is
like,
over there off of Barry.
It was like the Aardvark up until like 3 years ago or something. It was still.
Is that where
That's
where
where
Lola's moved to, Ricky?
Yeah, Lola. No, not the same building. Lola's built a brand new badass building.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
No, it's
across
not.
the street. But it's like just a block down from where the Aardvark was.
The singer from Within Chaos works up there.
Which singer for Within Chaos?
The new singer from Within Chaos. I think his name's Jason.
Oh, JT. Oh, okay.
Is it JT? Yeah, fucking. He works up there. We went to a little punk show up there about a month or two ago, and he was up there fucking bouncing. I was like, holy shit!
This Within Chaos right here.
Yes, sir.
An EP release at
Yes,
Lola's.
sir. We'll be there, dude.
Maybe
we're gonna be out there partying.
Maybe that explains why it's going to be at Lola's.
Perhaps, and it's going to be badass. And if they play inside, it's going to be fucking pandemonium because that place is tiny now.
Dude, look at all the bands. Look at all the bands on this fucking show.
Well, they have an outside stage too, so I think it's going to be a mix. Dude, that's gonna be a badass night, man. I'm stoked for that show. We're gonna be there in full force to support.
Well, if you're there early enough, could you boo Lone Star Conspiracy as hard as you can?
Why is that?
They stole my shit.
I can't in all good conscience boo anybody.
That's fine. That's fine.
Wait, Bill, you don't know about fucking Lone Star Conspiracy?
I know the band. I just don't know what the problem is.
They stole 2 of my songs, and they actually named themselves after one of those songs as a good old fuck you to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but whatever. They suck.
That's dirty air right there.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Yeah, but now that they have to actually write their own music, people are realizing how bad they suck.
Hey, I am not down with any. I'm not down with any kind of plagiarism. So fuck them then.
I appreciate that. But yes, the rest
I'm loyal to the soil, buddy. I got your back. Fuck them.
Thank you, brother. But yes, the rest of that lineup does look pretty good. Demon Seed, fucking Creeper, that looks good.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and Lone Star Conspiracy will fucking drop off and the Deep can play it.
Yeah. I like the way you think, sir.
Hey, speaking of that, what shows do y'all have coming up?
Our album release, which is going to be, we actually just kind of solidified some shit about 2 hours ago, guys. Yeah. I guess, is this the announcement then?
Fuck yeah.
All right. So June 3rd at Texas Jam Rehearsal Studios in Deep Ellum, we're going to be playing our release show, which is going to be more of a party type deal. But it's going to be Dank, and it's going to be Grohl, and it's going to be the Deep. And if you don't know if you don't know who Grohl is, our bass player Kelly sings and plays guitar for a Foo Fighters tribute band called Grohl. So it's going to be a little something for everybody. You got some fucking dirt nasty dank country. You got some fucking
We're
Grohl.
all fucking excited about that now. Where is that at again, James?
That's going to be at Texas Jam Deep Ellum.
All right. What is Texas Jam Deep Ellum?
So Texas Jam is a rehearsal studio that our bass player and her wife invested in. They have one in Plano, and they just recently, I think last year, opened one up in Deep Ellum, and they have a full live room, full stage, full sound, full lights, and that room is actually available for rent if people want to like have an event or some shit like that. It's really nice. It holds like 100-something people. It's cool.
Are y'all charging at the door?
Yeah, we're gonna charge $10 at the door just to kind of fucking have gas money. And but there's free parking across the street. So imagine free parking in Deep Ellum. It's fucking awesome.
Okay, I need the name one more time. Texas Jam.
Texas Jam, Deep Ellum.
Yeah, I'm looking it up on Facebook so I can show everybody.
Is this a BYOB type of deal?
Yes, it's going to be a BYOB. Everybody's welcome, and come bring some fucking beers and fucking jam, dude. It's going to be a good time.
Do you have a graphic, like a flyer over here on the Facebook page?
That's going to be happening soon.
Okay, is this the correct Facebook page? Texas Jam Deep Ellum.
That's the one.
Music on, world off, everybody.
Yeah, it's a legit rehearsal studio, but they have a really, really fucking badass live room.
Okay, kick ass. And the address is, it's on Elm Street.
Yep.
All right. Which
It's
side
over,
of
it's on the I'm sorry, it's really close to I-30. It's on the east side of Deep Ellum, far east side of Deep Ellum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I know
so
what you're talking
past
about.
Malcolm X?
Down by Double Wide. I forget the names of the streets down there.
Yeah, it's over there by Double Wide where they keep all the dart buses and shit.
All right.
Okay.
There you go, everybody. Texas Jam. And that's Dank. What's that date again, man? I'm kind of, excited right now.
That is June 3rd.
Saturday, June 3rd.
And that's actually going to be a very good week because 2 days prior to that, I'm dropping my existential debut album.
Fuck
so,
yes.
yeah, y'all are going to get a whole bunch of good new music that week.
I'm excited for that, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. Me too. And I can't wait to hear all the tracks that you haven't let me listen to, because I think you let me hear like 3 tracks when they were still in the mixing process, and I think that was one of them. But they sound fucking phenomenal. So to know that there's 5 more tracks like that, I've got a raging erection.
Thanks, man.
How do you spell grohl? I'm horrible at that name.
Grohl. Grohl, I think.
Got it. All right, so check this out. I am posting this. Can you see it on my live stream? That's it. I'm about to post it to my personal Facebook page.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Boom.
Yep,
So,
that's going to be our album release party, man. It's going to be more of a party than a show. So just come and have a good time.
now, if we had a decent engineer, I'd be posting it on my Blow Your Brains Out page and tagging everybody on it. But hey, at least I did that much.
We'll get a flyer made up here soon.
He's got another confession to make.
Yeah, dude, that's big ass, man. So we got a whole month. We got a whole month to promote this show and the release of this record. I'm really excited, guys. Thanks for bringing it here to blow your brains out.
Hey, speaking of confessions, Hank and David have allowed me to join their band.
Whoa, what the fuck? What just happened here? We have 2 grand announcements in a row.
We just blew your brains out twice.
Where are your goddamn brains? Where are they? Up there?
All right, everybody, blow your brains out. William Ainsworth. Oh, Willie, coming through again.
Was I supposed to wait to say that?
All of us country fans.
Not at all, sir. You picked just the perfect time.
Honestly, I couldn't be happier, man. I'm super excited about it.
Oh, dude, me too. I was really bummed that we weren't able to jam yesterday.
It's my fault. Dude, I've been sick as a dog for 3 days.
I understand. It is the season for that. But yeah, I have basically a brand new tube amp and a brand new set guitar. So it's going to be basically a brand new sound.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's get in there and do this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I got brand new strings.
He's got a brand new bag.
All right, everybody. So you have a lot to do this evening. You can head over to The Deep and play around on their Facebook page. And do y'all have a YouTube channel for The Deep?
We do. I don't have a link. But just look up the Deep DFW, I believe, on YouTube, and you'll find us.
It has a single on there. That's right now. That's what it's got on there. So,
but also Dank. Go listen to some Dank. Get in your Dank country tonight.
Get it in, because I'm still learning the songs.
Yeah, Dank has 4 albums available on streaming currently. They are just putting it out there. Folk in A minor, You'll Be Alright, and then the new album that we just dropped back in November, which is Hit This.
They all got bangers on them too.
Oh yeah, Hit This was recorded with the great Chuck over at Bolt Neck Studios.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I'm mad excited. And thank you guys for letting me be a part of it, because I've been a Dank fan for years.
Yeah. We've been a Bill fan for years. So it all works out.
It just kind of worked out.
Now, what are y'all's? What is the Deep's plans moving forward after the album drops?
Brandon, what are our plans?
what are the plans? Well, new songs are always in the works, and we just want to get out there and promote it as much as we can and get good shows going on. So, you know, try to get on with open up with some national acts, and maybe get on a little tour around, the southern states or something. That's what I feel.
Good man. Good man. I like it. Where would you like to tour? What areas of the country?
I mean, really anywhere, but I think we'd probably start off. I would want to do, like Louisiana, Oklahoma, just the southern states, and hell, there's so many places to play in Texas, So
it would be interesting to see how y'all fare in New Orleans.
Yeah,
that'd be very interesting.
It would be either great or they'd rip us apart.
Pretty much like anywhere.
You see this YouTube channel right here?
Hey, that's the one.
Boltonator.
Oh, the Boltonator. Yeah, he promoted our stuff last week on his podcast.
Very cool, man. I'm gonna check his shit out. Well,
it's a cool podcast.
I can't find your channel, but here's Boltonator. If anybody wants to go over and check out the Deep being interviewed by this crazy motherfucker.
He actually didn't interview us. He just he played our music for us, man. It was cool.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool too,
they're doing kind of the same thing y'all are doing. They're pushing local music. They're good people over there, super nice guys, and they fucking asked us to fucking send them some stuff, and we got on there. Jared from Kill House, actually, I believe, co-hosts that podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see me over here? I'm gonna hit subscribe. And then I'm going to hit notify all, and you can go tell him that you sent some subscribers his way.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Boltonator's a good dude, man.
Cool.
Have y'all sent your stuff to Dylan and Chastity over at Savant Guard?
I have not, or we have not.
Okay. Well, if you get a chance, they're on deepelmradio.com. The show is called Savant, S-A-V-A-N-T, Guard, G-A-R-D-E. And they play Baboon and Primus and weird Mike Patton shit. Y'all would fit in perfectly with the lineup of music that they always play.
Oh,
hell yeah. Well, I said wow because I remember Deep Elm Radio from years ago, and it's still around. That's fucking awesome.
Yes, in .com farm.
It is awesome. Hey, Copper Thief has a show coming up this weekend. We'll get to that in the concert calendar. While I got everybody's attention, hey, Bill, your mic on your thing, on your headset is really causing a lot of noise.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just feel like I should really let you know because I want your fans and people to be able to enjoy this. But when you're talking, you come through crystal clear. But like right now, it's pretty annoying. All right.
That's weird. I'm not doing nothing with it.
Arkansas. Look at this, guys. We got a $3 super sticker from the hot chick, Arkansas.
Oh, bless you, my child. Bless you. You're an angel.
All right, here she is again saying, babe, where is that weird background? That's what I'm talking about. It's you.
Is that me?
It's something to do with your headphone, your earbuds, and your mic setup. I don't know what it is.
I just have a Beats headphones with a microphone. I don't know what's going on. I don't hear it on my end. I'm sorry.
No, it's back. Okay, so it doesn't come through at all whatsoever while he's talking. See, it's crystal clear right now. It's because I cut him off. You're muted right now, and it's crystal clear. But I turned it back on.
I'm going to unplug.
I don't know what that sound is, bro, but I was already knowing that I had to tell you because it's just a little too annoying for people to listen to.
Yeah, no, it's just probably shitty headphones. I apologize.
Oh no, you're okay, man. That's what this is all about. We're producing on the fly. So thank you, Arkansas, both for the $3. That's kick ass. It really is. It's genuinely kick ass. Everybody, look what we got going on. $3 donation to support the show. But also coming through and saying, hey guys, what's up with that? All right, and finally, yes, that was it. All right, thank you, Arkansas. It's really kick-ass to have her with us. Back in the beginning of this, I had to lift my skirt a little bit to a guy named Jim Terry at Jim Terry TV. He's just a wild-ass crazy dude. And he helped me actually get this channel monetized. So props to him for that. And that's where Arkansas comes from. She's kind of left over from that crowd. So it's always kick-ass just to see her here. But to see her giving money is like just the coolest fucking thing. So thank you very much always.
Thanks for the support.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's that support.
Thank you to all of our fans for making this possible.
I drink beers or whiskey, but I don't have it. So Dr. Pepper.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, sir. There you go.
So I was wondering, I went down an Iron Maiden rabbit hole the other day. What are y'all's thoughts on Iron Maiden?
I'm going to let y'all answer that. I mean,
Thank you, buddy.
Killers is one of the best punk rock records ever.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Arkansas. Once again, thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you, David, for recognizing. Yeah, Arkansas with another $5.
Yeah.
So
the reason I ask is because Iron Maiden is probably the most popular band, heavy metal band that just is so overlooked, like criminally. And it's amazing that they are still making good music even to this very day.
Yeah, I mean, it is very impressive. Bruce Dickinson runs over that stage like he's like 21 years old still.
Yeah, because I listened to like Peace of Mind, and then what was that? Somewhere in Time, and yeah, it's very hypnotic. I don't know what it is, and even the shit they did with Paul Di'Anno, that was good shit too. That was like punk metal before that was even a thing.
That's the way we thought of it.
Yeah, that's my favorite era of them for sure. But you got to give him props, man. Bruce Dickinson has still got the voice and running on that stage like he's a young buck, and he's killing it, man.
It's crazy, bro. Brandon, the Number of the Beast record is the best heavy metal record of all time, right? That's why I say Killers is the best punk rock record.
There you go.
The very first album I bought with my own money when I was young was Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, and that's my favorite Maiden record.
Wow.
I saw the tour in Tarrant County.
No shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I need to hear that album.
Seven deadly sins. 7 ways to win. 7 holy paths to hell.
You rang?
You're right. Love that fucking record, dude. Front to back. That's one of the few like front to back records I can listen to and just go, fuck yeah.
Yeah, in listening to Number of the Beast and especially Peace of Mind, I definitely see where Metallica got a lot of their shit from.
Yeah. That new wave of British heavy metal, man. None of the metal we listen to would exist without it.
Yep. Them and Diamond Head kind of shaped Metallica.
Yep.
There were a lot of bands, you know. There were a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Would you say that Iron Maiden was the best of the new wave of British heavy metal?
I'm kind of more on the Priest side of that, but that's just my personal preference.
I'm in agreement with you.
Oh, Bill, you just like Turbo Lover.
I just got done. I just got done reading Rob Halford's Confession autobiography, and holy fucking shit, did that guy go through some stuff?
Hey,
with your new hairdo, you ready for a picture with Halford, the metal god, in the shower?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I had to
in the shower.
In the shower.
Yeah, like the Phil Anselmo picture.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.
So y'all are going on record as saying that Judas Priest is better than Iron Maiden. Is that correct?
I'm not going to say better. I'm just going to say preference. I'm not going to get into that fucking argument.
Hey, here's how it works, man. It's a real simple answer. It's that I listen to Judas Priest records more than I listen to Iron Maiden records. And I listen to Iron Maiden records also.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd listen to British Steel before I'd listen to Iron Maiden.
That and Hellbent for Leather.
Yeah. What's the one with the fucking weird kind of eagle-looking? It's a yellow cover.
Sad Wing. Yeah, Screaming
Sad
for
Wings of Destiny. Yeah.
Screaming for Vengeance was pretty much the peak, man. That's when Judas Priest.
I think that's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
See, I lived all of that shit, guys. I lived all of those days. Like the first time I saw Iron Maiden, they opened up for Priest on the Heading Out to the Highway record.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No shit.
And so the first time I listened to Iron Maiden was on a cassette tape in a Mustang on my way to Dallas County Convention Center to see Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. And it was the Killers. Man. It was the Killers record. So Iron Maiden was on the Killers tour with Paul Di'Anno and fucking Priest doing Hot Rockin'. It was crazy.
Wow.
So then obviously I saw Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, and on to probably Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. And so same thing with Priest. I saw Screaming for Vengeance, fucking Defenders of the Faith. I saw Turbo Lover.
Who do you think puts on a better live show?
For me, it's Priest. Yeah, I'm totally a Priest fan. Like, yeah, if you know, I don't like doing it, but if I had to narrow it down, you know, the way I say it is the band that I'm listening to is my favorite band. You know, Dank can be my favorite band, bro. You know, you get what I'm saying? The band I'm listening to can be my favorite band. But if I have to narrow it down and measure it by what I actually listen to and enjoy the most, it's Judas fucking Priest. Yeah.
I will say, in going down this Iron Maiden rabbit hole, I have a much greater appreciation for Spinal Tap.
11.
Like, I think I watched Spinal Tap like probably 10 years before I ever heard an Iron Maiden song. So I was just like, oh, these guys are really funny, and most of them ended up being on The Simpsons. So of course I love this. But then knowing what I know now about Iron Maiden, and then going back and watching Spinal Tap, I'm like, oh fuck, they were straight up just basically ripping on these guys.
Yeah, they were trolling the fuck out of them.
I love the way that
absolute fuck out of them.
I love the way that you guys experience the bands and the stories y'all have to tell, you know.
Yeah, what was the last concert y'all went to?
Shit. What was the last concert I went to? I don't even remember. I was probably fucking shit faced.
No, it's been a while. For
Resist
me,
and
man.
bite for me. Resist and bite for me.
Resisting bite? Is that what you said?
Resist and bite.
Resist and bite. I got
Yeah.
you.
Hey, that Dank show coming up with the Deep. What day is that? Friday or Saturday?
It's a Saturday, June 3rd.
Okay. All right. Well, it's on the calendar, motherfuckers. Everybody already knows.
Yeah. I'm going to see I Hate God this weekend. That's going to be fucking rad.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Tell me about that venue, bro.
That's going to be at Rubber Gloves in Denton. It's for the Thin Line Fest, and it's actually free. You just have to go to the website and like register, and they send you a confirmation, and then you just fucking show up. I went last year to see Monolord and Fire Breather, and it was fucking dope. So this show Saturday is going to be Goat Whore, I Hate God, and our buddies and Sparrows are opening.
Dude, Goat Whore is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. Check out Sparrows. If you're into fucking black metal and shit.
I got it. Looky here, everybody.
Hell
it
yeah.
takes me a second, but boom.
And it's free.
Wow.
That's crazy. I just saw that today. I can't believe that's going to be an insane show, dudes. How big is that place?
It's got 2 stages, but the main stage, it's pretty big. It's inside the venue, but it doesn't have a roof, so it's outside kind of. I want to say it holds maybe 1,000 people.
Okay, that's big enough. I mean, for a good time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's great. I mean, if you're all the way in the back, you're still fucking right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how stringent is their security? Like, if I was to light up in the middle of the crowd.
Oh, dude, I saw Monolord there last year, and everybody was fucking smoking. Everybody was smoking.
I love that security.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, yeah. It's Denton, dude. It's a college town. Those motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Right. So the people that used to run security for the Von Erichs are just like, yeah, smoke. I don't give a shit. As long as you share, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, nobody said shit because it's technically outdoors.
It's
weird. You walk in and there's a wall, but you walk into the venue and there's no roof. So it's open, and there's the stage, and there's this open area, and then you kind of can go into the building from the right, and they have another stage and a bar, and I think it's also a rehearsal place back off.
That's
in
what
there.
it says. Rubber Gloves Rehearsal Studios.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's a weird spot.
Where's it at over there, Bill? Where's it at? Is it right off 35 or what?
It's in Texas. I can't remember the exact address, but take fucking 35W up there and get your ass there.
There you go.
I'm gonna ride my fucking Harley out there, dude. It's gonna be one mess.
Oh, hey, I got a question, and if it's touchy, I do apologize. We can just change the subject. But y'all were slated to play Killer's Tacos this last Saturday, but the event got canceled. Any elaboration on that at all?
Nothing really touchy. The promoter had some stuff going on and had to pull out, and he couldn't work the show. And then he kind of asked us to take it over. And when we tried to take it over, a couple of bands dropped off, and by that time it would have been like a 2-band show, so we just decided to cancel it.
Oh,
damn shame.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer, man. It was out of everybody's control.
Yeah, these things happen. It's all good.
Yeah, it was no big deal. The venue was cool with it. I was just like, hey, this isn't going to work out.
Now, with Killer's Tacos, like, they operate under like whatever promoter books that night, right? They don't have like a set promoter that always
right. Yeah, they don't even keep any of the money. So if you want to book a show up there, you just contact the owner, you book the show, you work the show, and you're responsible for paying the bands and all that. So we just couldn't get it to pan out. It just kind of got dumped on us, and the dude who was running it originally he couldn't do it, and we just couldn't make it work. Well, the headlining band was coming from Abilene, And
Can y'all hear that?
when we told them what was going on, they pulled out. And I mean, because they don't know me or us, so we're like, hey, we're running the show now, and they were like, yeah, we're out. And then another band dropped off. So the other bands that I was in contact with, we tried to make it work, but eventually we just said fuck it.
And that was going to be with Metonic, right?
Yeah, Metonic is one of the bands I was talking with, and we tried to make it work, and we just couldn't make it happen.
Breaking the law.
Ricky,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with Metonic, but any Judas Priest fan would enjoy Metonic.
Yeah, and I believe it was the singer I was talking with. Man, he was a real sweet dude. He was really. I'm hoping to actually work with those bands in the future, just based off of that conversations we were having, because we just couldn't make it happen. But hopefully in the future we can get something to work out.
You're talking about Rich Stafford?
Yes, that's him. Yeah, good dude. Yes, really good dude.
Used to be with Iron Jaw, I think.
No shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah.
I will say, any non-Denton metal band that wants to get hooked up with shows in Denton, I'd say hook up with the production company called No Hope for Alderaan.
Yeah.
Alderaan, as in from Star Wars. They've always been very friendly to outsider metal bands coming in on their shows.
Yeah. When I was in Rome is Burning, we played a 420 fest, and No Hope for Alderaan hosted it, and it was a great fucking time. And that was actually at Killer's Tacos.
Yeah, man. They really pushed that band to Forget Conformity, which is a fucking badass fucking band, man.
I believe their drummer is the guy who runs No Hope for Alderaan. I can't remember his name.
Yes. Yeah, that dude's cool. That dude is sick with the double bass.
Yeah, I wish I could remember his name. I feel like an asshole for forgetting it, but it's been a few years since I've talked to him.
That looks like that's it. 420 Fest, Killer's Tacos.
I want to say it was 2018 when Rome is Burning played it. I was playing drums for Rome is Burning at the time.
All right, so there's a shout out to No Hope for Alderaan. Thanks for bringing it up, Dave Jarvis.
Yes, sir.
I believe they set up some shows at the barn too. At one point,
surprised me at all.
Yeah,
they're very ambitious. I love those guys.
Yeah. Speaking of the barn, we need to fucking do some shit there, man. It's been a couple of years since we played the barn. The Deep got to play the barn once. I believe, Brandon, when was that? Fucking 2017?
It had to have been.
We played a Halloween show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Actually, the Halloween show was with Rustin and with our old band.
That's true.
The first time we played at the barn was Roger and Lori's wedding. Back when we were in Soborn. This is like 2008, whenever they got married. It was years ago. That was my first show at the barn, and it was fucking amazing. I love that place so much.
Kick ass. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, that's BYOD.
Bring your own dick.
Yep, exactly. That too. Bring your own dick, drones, and drugs.
we one of the shows we played there, I can't remember who was opening, but the cops showed up and they almost shut the show down, and they're out there fucking, all right, you guys are going to keep it down, yada yada yada. And the singer of the band goes, fuck the police, right into the microphone, like super loud, when Roger was out there talking to the bands.
Yes, now we're talking.
It was so fucking funny, and the cop was like, really, dude? Like, you could tell the cop really didn't want to fucking give us a hard time. He just had to because neighbors were complaining.
Which is fucked up.
Because like, come on, man. It was so funny.
And that's fucked up because if you go out there on a non-show day and you just hear their neighbors are way louder than they ever are.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's out there and fucking, like, you wouldn't picture, like, it's still in Dallas. It's far east Dallas, but it's out in the country. It's weird. Like, it's you would not think the cops would show up there for a noise complaint.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Feed them fish heads.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. And anytime we've been out there, it's always been a good old time, especially on the Halloween shows, because those girls dress up real dirty.
Yeah, we played a Halloween show there. We were in a band called It Ends in Black, and Rustin Luther actually was our bass player at the time. And for years and years and years, I had this jacket that I wore. I dressed up like a zombie clown, and Roger had that fucking jacket hung up next to the stage, and it was covered in like fucking 10 inches of dust years later, and it never moved. I wonder if it's still there.
I'm sure it is. Right behind the Confederate flag.
That's the Dead Dog Barn, man. Fuck it.
Yeah. But man, you brought up an interesting point, man. R.I.P. Rustin Luther, man. Yeah, that dude was good.
Absolutely, man. You know, that guy died in my arms.
That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry.
He was in hospice, and we all went to see him, and we were laying in the bed with him, and I had his fucking feet on my chest, and we watched him take his last breaths, man. I love that guy to death. I still play the snare drum he gave me.
Only the good die young.
Yeah, he was a good dude, man. He was a really good dude.
That's why pricks like you and me will live forever.
Yeah, no shit. I'll probably live to 110, regretting every fucking minute of it.
Anytime I see kids, I say, "Get out of here, you little shit," and it's like taking vitamins.
My kids would be like, "Fuck you,"
and that's when I'd be like, "All right, you're cool. You can stay."
There he is.
Oh yeah.
There he is. That's my boy.
Yeah,
man.
You remember that? Hey, Bill, you remember that night at the barn, the Halloween when we played? That Rustin dressed up in drag, and he was scared to get out of the car because he thought those guys were going to mess with him.
Yep. I think I still have a picture of that somewhere. So we all met up at my house before then. I lived in Garland at the time, and he dressed in this full drag fucking outfit, like tight leather shorts, long blonde wig, like the whole bit, had lipstick on, and he had never been to the fucking Dead Dog Barn before. So we pull up out there, and there's all these fucking hard ass fucking country ass dudes fucking ready to fucking throw down, and he's like, "Bro, I can't fucking wear this shit, man. These guys are gonna fucking kill me." And I'm like, "Dude, who gives a fuck, dude? It's going to be fun." But he wouldn't do it, man. He fucking took all that shit off, dude. We fucking just played our show. But he still had like remnants of the fucking eyeliner and lipstick on.
Yeah, that would be insane. Who the fuck is going to fuck with Rustin? He's
right.
like,
it was like, Rustin of all people. Like, Rustin like just did not give a fuck. That was an off night for him. 6'3",
like 200 pounds? Like, who the fuck is going to fuck with him?
Yeah, and that was an off night for him because Rustin did not give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it was a whole thing. We had this whole meeting outside before we played. He's like, I got to take this shit off. He was all fucking wigged out about it. We're like, dude, since when do you fucking care? Fuck these motherfuckers. Let's get up there and play. You know, we did. We played a kick-ass fucking show, but oh my God, I'll never forget it, man. I'll never forget it. He was like legit, like, I think it was just an off night for him, and he just wasn't having a good time.
But hey, I understand the fear, man. One time I played a house show in nothing but a sock over my dick, and I got threatened by a bunch of Nazis to put my fucking pants on. And unfortunately, I am not 6'3", 200. I'm about 5'2", 150, so I had no chance. So I was like, all right, I'll tuck it back in because your girl doesn't like looking at it.
Hey, they secretly wanted to put it in their mouth.
Oh, I know. It tastes like bubble gum.
Fucking Nazi.
Good old house parties. You know what? The Deep should play a few house parties.
We'd be down. We'll fucking play anywhere, dude. We'll fucking play. We don't care. As long as people show up, we'll be there.
Because I think y'all will be the perfect soundtrack to some guy doing a belly flop.
All right. Well, everybody listening, if you have a house that is available for a house party with bands like The Deep, Dank, and you want to have a good time and, you know, provide at least that much, and either have security on your toilet or don't mind your toilet being, you know, removed, that's kind of a worst case scenario.
If you don't mind people crushing up meth on the toilet seat and calling it coke,
Well, that too.
bring us in.
Hey, we do cocaine. We're sophisticated around here.
And the chicks that I'm fucking back there.
All right, boys. I love you guys.
Here's to the house parties.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, with that, let's go into, if you guys want, you can hang around, but you don't have to. We've got a concert calendar to go into, but we're also going to talk for a few minutes with this guy right here. This is Josh Inge. Hey, Josh, are you there, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Josh?
How are y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, just chilling like a villain.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, Josh, this is the band The Deep, William James Ford. Have you been able to listen tonight?
No, I literally just hopped on.
Oh, well, dude, we're fortunate to have you, so thanks for hopping on. You're everybody, he's here to talk to us about this right here, the brand new Metallica record, 72 Seasons. Sometimes all you need is a friend, you know, to like inspire you to do something. And so when I talk to Josh, he always reminds me of Metallica, and this new record's out. I needed another reason to listen to it, so I have. And Josh, thanks for coming on tonight and spending a few minutes talking to us about it.
Sure. My favorite band, so.
Hell yeah. We wouldn't exist without them.
That's probably true.
Well, the coolest part is that Josh is a kid, man. So he didn't grow up like you guys. He didn't grow up on, you know, Iron Maiden, Killers, and Number of the Beast, or Metallica, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets, you know, or Kill 'Em All. You know, what was your first Metallica record, Josh?
It was probably gonna sound weird, but my first one was Death Magnetic.
Yeah, no, it's not weird. It's telling. It's telling of your age and how you experience, and I think all that shit's cool.
Yeah, I was in 6th grade when I first started listening to Metallica, and Death Magnetic was the album that had just come out around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, that's kind of what got me turned on. And that album in particular, the production is extremely loud, and so the drums are really prevalent because of just how loud it is. And so as a kid, that kind of inspired me to start playing drums, because just the intensity of the sound of that particular album kind of really turned me on to playing drums.
Sure.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
That's great to know, man. And for the record, you guys, Josh is like a superb drummer.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited to hear you, man.
Yeah, he teaches lessons. You can pay him.
Shit, I need lessons. I've been playing for fucking 25 years and I need lessons.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Me too.
I'll pay you. I'll pay you.
He's a machine, Josh is. He really is. Hey, so Josh, tell me about the record. What is your favorite song on the record? Have you narrowed it down, or you want to give us a couple of your favorite?
I thought about it. I mean, well, I actually went to the movie theater premiere the night like before it came out.
Thank you.
So, you know, that kind of tells you, you know, they're my favorite band. So, you know, I wasn't going to miss that. But no, I would say my favorites, Shadows Fall is really good. What else? Crown of Barbed Wire, that one kind of grew on me. I like that one. And I would say the last song on the album is really good. That 11-minute one, the Inamorata or whatever it's called.
Now, are the boys trying anything different this record as opposed to, you know, like Hardwired?
Not really. It actually sounds a lot like Hardwired production wise and stylistically, I would say. But I mean, I like it. You know, I'm not very picky when it comes to Metallica. Like,
That's a true Metallica fan right there.
yeah.
Is Trujillo branching out and kind of doing his own thing?
You can actually kind of hear him better on this album. Which is
Yeah,
cool.
and you ought to hear him on that one song, Shadows Follow. It's kind of the epic song of the record, if you will, dude. It's really kick-ass. Dude, he's like jamming, like really fast.
Nice. And how's Kirk playing these days?
I mean, you know, not the same as he was in the 80s, I would say. It's a lot of wah, of course, but I don't mind it, honestly. Like, I think the wah is cool. I think like people hate
I don't
on it.
mind it. I don't mind it. That sounds like voting for a candidate or something. Well, maybe the lesser of. Yeah, that was kind of my experience. I wish he experimented a little more. He's got so many sounds available to him that he could have placed in that record. And you know, you almost if there's any guitarist who has a platform to recreate himself, it'd be Kirk Hammett.
Yeah, I agree.
True.
And I'll agree too. I do kind of feel like, and I've only listened to about half the record, that Kirk Hammett did kind of phone it in on this one.
It's not a phone in. It's not like that. It's just you know, I love Kirk Hammett's playing style, and I like it on this record. I think, you know, I can hear a lot of his influences and things. I like it. I do like it.
And
but
how's Lars?
I've heard it before is kind of the thing, and I really think that he has an opportunity, or had an opportunity, you know, to recreate himself. He does do. He has like this one tone that he uses that I haven't heard before. That's pretty. It kind of sounds Eddie Van Halen, full bore screaming. But it's just one tone, and that's the only new sound that I've heard him make.
How's Lars playing?
It's Lars.
Yeah.
Please do tell.
It's not Injustice for All and Prior, that's for sure.
You know, the ironic thing was when I first started playing drums, like 14 years ago, Lars was my guy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like Injustice for All, and even on like Death Magnetic, I thought when I first started playing, I'm like, oh, Lars is the man. And I got a little older, and I was like, you know, he's not as good as I thought. But
so you switched over to Megadeth.
I like Megadeth. No,
Megadeth is fucking amazing these days.
When it comes to Lars, I think a lot of the problem is that people associate Lars with the whole Napster thing, and so when they stopped liking Lars as a person, they stopped liking him as a drummer, and they forgot that he's one of the pioneers of fucking thrash metal, and that always kind of bugged me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, stylistically, he kind of did invent a new genre. You can't really deny that. The Napster thing doesn't bother me that much. It's just, you know, I watch him live, and like, you know, his his timing is like, he speeds up a lot, and
it's different now than it was fucking 30 years ago. That's for sure. But I mean, these guys are also pushing 60 or over 60 at this point. So yeah.
Well,
but no, I totally agree with what you're saying.
Hey, Josh, and this could be a question for you too, Bill, because you're resident drummer here at Blow Your Brains Out. But
I try to be.
What do you think of the drums? What do you think of the speed of 72 Seasons, Josh? Do you like those drums?
I mean, you know, the double bass stuff is cool. I just think his fills are kind of uninspiring, to be honest.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of the same, you know.
I mean, if it services the song, then that's really the main goal, right?
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not trying to say like, you know, like I'm the best drummer in the world and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like.
Or that Lars should have became Neil Peart.
Right.
That was never going to happen.
Well, I actually saw an interview online, and this was like a while back. It was 10 or 15 years ago, and Lars actually said himself, he's like, "Yeah, my drumming has regressed because I don't practice. Really, I don't really practice." I'm like, and it kind of like, those are his words. So
yeah,
it
I've been
kinda,
fucking all these bitches, I just can't get them off of me. It's kind of impossible to practice,
Yeah, it's pretty hard to practice when you're always at Nordstrom's.
Yeah. Oh my god.
but like as a person, I think Lars is hilarious.
Sure, I love him, man.
He's a cocky prick, but he's fucking Lars. He's always been that way.
But he was my first inspiration as far as like starting playing, so I can't knock him. Like if it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't have ever played drums. So
if it wasn't for Cliff Burton, I would have never played drums.
If it wasn't for Cliff
Oddly
Burton.
enough. Well, I wanted to be a bass player originally, so when I was a kid back in the 80s, Cliff Burton was like the fucking god. And I originally wanted to play bass, and then my uncle wanted to say, he said, "Okay, I'll teach you guitar and you can kind of learn bass from that." But I was such a terrible guitar and bass player that I just kind of randomly picked up the drums. And now I'm just a terrible drummer that for some reason people want to play with.
You must not be terrible.
I'm a mediocre drummer at best. I know my limits, and I know my the limits of my abilities, but I love doing it. And Lars is a huge inspiration. Cliff Burton, Metallica is just, like I said earlier, we would not exist without Metallica. Metal in any form, any genre would not exist without Metallica's roots, and then you have roots before that and roots before that. But if we're talking metal to this day, Metallica is kind of at the core of that.
Oh yeah, dude, if it wasn't for Metallica, I'd still be listening to Boyz II Men.
Hey, I still listen to Boyz II Men. I fucking love Boyz II Men. Motown Philly back again.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Put a little East Coast on.
Swing.
I'm fucking with some Boyz II Men, dude. I wish I could fucking sing. Are you kidding me? Shit's fucking badass.
All right, everybody. So there it is. You don't get a better record review than that right there. That's why I did this tonight. It could be a different special review of the same record every week, but that's kick-ass. You have reason to go check out this record. The song 72 Seasons kicks ass. Shadows Follow is pretty fucking epic, man. It's like a Harvester of Sorrow type of a song. Screaming Suicide. Hey, Screaming Suicide is kick ass. It's fast in your face. Everybody knows Lux Eterna already. It's it's like you can sing along with that one.
It's a decent tune.
And then Josh has brought up new songs to listen to, Crown of Barbed Wire. And then I guess the fade to black of the record, or the one of the record, is Too Far Gone.
I got to listen to the rest of it. I'm only halfway through, and I'm trying to take my time and actually listen to it.
Not Too Far Gone. I apologize. That last song, Josh, is Inamorta.
Yeah. That one's really long. It's like 11 minutes.
Arkansas, are you all drummers?
That's correct. You have two drummers here. Josh Inge is a professional drummer, and then William here, Bill, is a professional drummer, Arkansas. And Joanne says Davis and Hank are guitarists. And
thank you, JoJo, and thank you for helping us out, JoJo and Arkansas. Thank you very much for the contributions. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, and for being patient for me to get to it, because I'm over here paying attention to what's called it's brand, but it's another side of the studio while I'm doing graphics, and then I have to switch over to comments.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Josh, thank you
Great
for
job.
joining us with that Metallica talk. I appreciate you, brother.
Sure.
Hey, Josh, it's nice to meet you, man. If you have time, June 3rd, come out and fucking. We're doing our album release. You're more than welcome to come out.
Where y'all playing?
We're doing it at our bass player's rehearsal studio in Deep Ellum. It's called Texas Jam Deep Ellum.
Texas Jam Deep Ellum. Okay, cool, man.
We'll be
Sounds like
posting
fun.
about it. It's we got a month to promote it, so we'll be talking about it, and I'll post it in the comments and all that stuff.
Yeah. Hey, before we leave off, Josh, Brandon,
Yes.
Bill.
Hey,
How do
wait,
you-
I'm not
how
done.
do-
I
how
got
do
a
you-
couple of shows to promote, Dave
I
Jarvis.
understand, but I don't know how much longer they're going to be on here. So before we get to that, I just want to know, how do y'all want to be remembered?
Shit. He was a good dude, and he liked to fucking party. That's how I want to be remembered.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
Good question.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
a hard
Be
one.
remembered
Ask
as
me
the
again
guy
sometime. I don't know.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
too young,
fucking
man.
random
I'm not
as
thinking
shit,
about
dude.
that yet.
Well, think about your answer and come back with us next week.
Yes, sir.
Bring drugs.
Now we're
Hey
talking.
Josh,
Deep question.
is there anything you want to tell us about right now that you're doing musically, or how we can contact you for drum instructions or anything at all?
I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just doing like you said, I'm doing drum lessons, and then I'm just picking up like freelance kind of gigs, like just around Dallas, Fort Worth, just trying to make it
So if you got a little money, how do we contact you?
So my email is josh@insdrums.com. So if you need somebody to fill in, like your drummer can't make it, if you need somebody to fill in or whatever, or you want somebody wants lessons or anything of that sort, hopefully
That's it. So if you got money and you need a real drummer that'll show up and play the shit, there you go. Always happy to let everybody know.
Thanks,
Hell
man.
yeah, dude.
And Josh, you're a hell of a dude. We had Ariel on a couple of weeks ago, and she said she really misses you, that she thinks of you as one of the best people in the world, like I do also. So pretty cool.
Oh shucks, I'm blushing, but y'all can't tell.
Well,
I can tell.
we'll have Ariel back on soon.
I talked to her yesterday.
Oh, great. Kick ass. It's
Yeah,
nice
she's
to talk
cool.
to you again, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Josh will get busy on you guys and be gone for a month, but he always comes back around.
It's a good dude. Nice to meet you, Josh.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm gonna hang up, but y'all have a great night.
You too,
All right,
man.
Josh.
You too, man.
Safe travels, brother.
Peace.
Hey, Rick and Dave, we're out too, man. I got to get to bed. Work starts early.
Bill, Willie, thank you very much, man. Brandon, that song kicks ass. The vocal fucking shit kicks ass. I can't wait. We'll play it again, everybody. We'll play the song again after I do the concert calendar. Deal?
Thank you, gentlemen.
man.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us on, y'all. We really appreciate it.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
we'll see you next month at the Texas Jam Studio show. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Check out the
Fuck
deep
yeah.
available now.
Thanks, you guys.
All right, so this is it, guys. I worked hard to put this concert calendar together, so I'm going to go through it at least pretty quick here. We got a Cinco de Mayo Metal Fest at the Ridgely with Vivid and Vulgar, the band Lud. All is Taken, Lone Star Conspiracy. Hey, that's one of Dave Jarvis's
Yeah. Whatever.
well, you know what I'm thinking, Dave Jarvis, is I'll just go ahead and give them some of this. I need to load that 8535 song. I need to load that 8535 song. What's that called?
Oh, 85 by 35?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
did get it. Dude, that sounds really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You know how it is, man. Sometimes you just have to have the time to listen to things.
Oh,
And
I completely understand.
that's why I always try to wait to listen to stuff at the right time, because I know how important it is to, enjoy that first experience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, that's grown on me. So everybody, while we do the concert calendar, that is Oak Hollow playing in the background, X610 Chill. And so now it's just as good a time as any. Let me pop back over this way and do that. All right, June the 1st, Dave Jarvis. We got an X610 Chill record coming out, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. I got ads coming out on Fort Worth Weekly. And yeah, I'm definitely blowing it up as far as advertisement wise on this album.
Are you really hooking up with Fort Worth Weekly on that? That's genius, bro.
I am. Old Jennifer Bovey. She's helping the brother out. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you for the bones. Thank you for the bones. I didn't know she was over there. I know when she used to be with the Dallas Observer. And you might, you probably already know all this stuff. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but you might. Are you talking to anybody at the Dallas Observer?
I have not reached out to them, but I totally will.
It's that Christian dude. Christian, can't remember his last name, but he publishes all the Jerry Warden and Elmo Jones production stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so I've been appreciating the eye candy. There's just some X610 Chill advertising, just a little bit to get everybody excited for the June 1st release. All right, so back to the concert calendar. We have Saturday, April the 29th. That's this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Lucid B, Zativa Kid. I know who that is. The Juju Beans. And Electric Land.
Sounds
all
like
four bands. What's that, Dave?
It sounds like a hot ticket right there, sir.
It sure does. 4 bands, $10. Parking included right there at the Maverick. Another show at the Maverick. We got Radio Rat. And that's this weekend also. So I guess the 28th is Friday and the 29th is Saturday. So I uploaded this graphic. I have another graphic. Whoever this Radio Rat band is, they're a cover band, Dave Jarvis.
Sweet.
Yeah, apparently they do, I don't know, like 80s grunge-ish, metalish type stuff. But whoever they are, they put out a lot of graphics, so I thought I'd go ahead and show that new one. You were talking about the Von Erichs earlier. Who's up for some wrestling here in Fort Worth?
Oh, shucky ducky. Oh, man. Dude, if y'all have not been to a wrestling event over at the Haltom Theater, go. It is so much fun.
Looks like a great time to me, man. I was thinking about taking my grandson.
Yeah, dude. Chaz is the man. He really puts together great shows.
Bro, thank you so much for that endorsement, because that's what I thought when I saw this. And it's what I think when I see all of his shit, bro. He has a hip-hop festival coming up, and I have the graphics for it here in just a second. Hopping over to O'Reilly's. I guess I'll be dipping back and forth here. Dallas. Hello, Dallas bands.
I would say I would love to get Chaz on a show sometime. So, Chaz, if you're listening, we would love to have you on the show sometime.
Yes, indeed. And for what it's worth, I have talked to Chaz just once on the phone. And he said he would make time. He said he was practically breathing heavy, saying, Rick, I'm so fucking busy. Have you seen all the shows? We do big productions every day. I was like, I know, dude. I know. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's what it is. He will make time. So thanks for saying something and keep reaching out, because I'd love to. I'm in no hurry to not promote everything going on at Haltom Theater.
Yeah.
All right, so the bands, fucking kick-ass show last week, everybody. We had Raid, Vane, Warhog, all on the show. Randy Roy also turned us on to Last of the Sane. So we'll be having those bands on in the future for interviews also. But back over to Dallas and O'Reilly's. I want to make sure I promote these O'Reilly shows properly every week. So we've got Melinda Muse and the Oracles and the Dead Keys, Yolanda Cruz and the Daydreamers. This Friday and Saturday is the Robot Bonfire. And
actually, that was the 6th, so that would be next weekend, the following weekend.
The Robot is. Okay, thank you, because as soon as I was saying that, it wasn't computing, and the reason why is because of this show.
Oh, dude, Manifestive are so awesome. And
this is where you're going to blow your brains out this weekend, everybody.
Yeah, if you want to see a great fucking show, you check out Manifestive with Copper Thief. That is a great show right there.
Swarm,
yeah, they're pretty good.
All right, everybody. So that's O'Reilly's this weekend with friends of the show here.
And that's being put on by the folks at Savant Garde, who we had on here a couple months ago, Chastity and Dylan.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Check out that graphic, dude. Like, who all hasn't looked at the atomic explosion and says, "What could I do with that?" How about a kitty cat with laser beam eyes? Fucking love it, man.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a Haltom thing here, and this looks like it's hip hop related. The Connection Music Showcase and Networking Event. Come connect with other people in the DFW music industry. Bro, it's almost like he's listening to our show and going, yeah, let me contact my people and do that show they're talking about.
Yeah, dude, you can advertise online all you want, but if you put yourself in front of these people and actually talk to them, you'd be amazed at how much more progress you can make with whatever you're trying to do. Just talking to these people, you'd be amazed at the connections you can make.
Yeah, thank you. So April 28th, so that's this weekend at Haltom Theater, some kind of networking event. And it looks primarily hip-hop related. And let's see. I thought this was going to be the next hip-hop thing over there, but it'll come up, hopefully. How about this, bro? Within Chaos, we showed this earlier. At Lola's. Blowing up Lola's on May the 20th. So we still got a couple of weeks for that show. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited for Arlington, Texas. Every time I see a show at Growl.
Yeah, so we got a couple June shows here. Nonconformist, fucking amazing. Turd Cutter, they're good friends of Dank from way back in the day. Fantastic.
I get excited every time I see that Turd Cutter.
Yeah. And then we got Vane and Warhog on June the 24th. We had them on last week. They have fantastic people.
Yeah, so we'll have Vane back on in a couple of weeks for an interview, and we'll really be pumping up that show. All right, man. We had your buddy on. I'm going to have to play his video. I'll play the video at the end of the show. So anyway, your buddy here, Matt Hollerback from San Antonio, doing the Memorial Day Metal Fest coming up. Well, he was
Hollerback. I love that. Matt Hollerback. That's cool. I can't believe he hasn't used that yet.
Dude, he's a cool dude, man. I really like him.
Oh, yeah, dude. I saw you had a show about conspiracies and whatnot earlier this week, and I was like, dude, Matt and y'all could have a show just on your own talking about conspiracy theories.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the idea. I'm just trying to float it out there. You know, I mean, it's kind of what I do already anyway. That's the two things I do is listen to music and, you know, I guess it's called research, but I don't think of it that way. It's kind of how I entertain myself is, you know, studying about what's actually going on in the world instead of just listening to people regurgitate their version of it. All right, so speaking of people who don't listen to regurgitated fake news, Uncle Al here. What happened was Matt was telling us how this fiesta season in San Antonio was the new Mardi Gras. And so here's Uncle Al saying San Antonio rules during fiesta season, like Mardi Gras, but less vomiting.
Yeah, dude, we went down to San Antonio in the middle of that back in like 95, and there was no place to park. There was no place to stay. And that was 28 years ago. So I can only imagine how popular that is right now.
Yeah, it also makes me thinking about Gary Newman being on tour with Ministry. How about that show, bro?
Here in my car.
Well, that too, but it's not in Dallas. They skipped Dallas. They played San Antonio and Houston or Austin or something, and didn't play Dallas.
Racist.
Yep. Are you a fan of the Gary Newman music?
You know, it was part of the soundtrack that my dad grew me up with. So it was like Duran Duran, you know, Depeche Mode, Bruce Springsteen, and then Gary Newman every now and then. So honestly, I don't really know anything about him outside of the song Cars.
Yeah, well, I was thinking he might be a fan of the X610 Chill, and that
dude, we should get him on the show. We should get him on the show, man.
I think that he would be a fan. And then not only that, I'll hold my next comment until after this. Okay, I think that Al Jorgensen would just shit a brand new brick if he got to hear some Dank.
Dude, I would shit several bricks, probably an entire house, if he was to say anything about me, even if it was negative.
All right, well, I was just putting it out there. That's kind of the way I like my world, is at least to adventure a bit.
Oh, let me just make a quick announcement to our fans out there.
Yeah.
I've been talking about this book that I read recently called Heavy, the way that metal changes the way we see the world. Well, I began a correspondence with the author of the book, Dan Franklin, who lives out in the United Kingdom, and I was able to secure an interview with him sometime in June. So I cannot express how fucking excited I am to talk to this guy, because he was able to break down metal by describing it in terms of art and culture and books and literature and movies in a way that I never heard metal be broke down in such a beautifully scientific way, the way that this guy did with this book. So I'm really, really excited about that interview. It's going to be sometime in June. Unfortunately, because there's a huge time difference between us and the United Kingdom, he said he has to save up sleep in order to make that happen. Because I think it's like 6-hour difference between us and them. So I'm very, very excited about that.
And I am very, very excited with you. What is the name of the book again?
The name of the book is Heavy, the way metal changes the way we see the world.
And you have recently completed reading the book, or where you at?
I read the entire book. It was fascinating. Every chapter was written differently. So the first chapter is about Dio, Zeppelin, Sabbath, and Judas Priest, and he spoke about them like they're Lord of the Rings characters. And the next chapter was about speed metal and death metal and how that correlated with the threat of nuclear holocaust in the 80s. And then he went on to black metal, and the way he wrote that chapter was very operatic and bombastic. And then he did a whole chapter on Iron Maiden, and then a whole chapter on Phil Anselmo. And it was just the most beautifully comprehensive, artistic, wonderful book I've ever read about metal. It made metal more important than I realized it was.
Well, there it is, everybody, on the screen before you now. Dan Franklin, Heavy, How Metal Changes the Way We See the World. Dave Jarvis, thank you so much for reaching out to this guy. Man, I'm just I don't even know how to tell you how much that makes me excited for just fucking living, dude. We have been the equivalent of clawing our way through this process, and we still very much are.
Oh yeah, that's what makes our shit like actually worth fuck. We don't have corporate sponsors. We are at the mercy of you beautiful people listening to us. So the more that you support us, the more that we can do this and bring your shit unfiltered.
Yeah, very well put, man. Thank you very much for taking the time to contact Dan Franklin, dude. I cannot wait. I'm going to have to get the book. I've got other books I really want to read. I would have already read them if I just had, the dough. But anyway, I'm going to have to move that one to the top so I'm prepared for this fucking awesome opportunity.
I'll tell you what, it is a very easy read, and it will turn you on to other books and other pieces of art that you didn't realize were as metal as they are.
Yeah. All right. So there it is, everybody. We'll be talking about it because we'll be pumping up that show. It'll be a big show for us for sure. So there you go, everybody. Now come one, come all, and support local music one way or the other in your own special way, because individuality and independence is what we're all about. Wouldn't have you any other way than yourself, right, Dave Jarvis?
You goddamn right. Heavy as fuck.
All right, so we got our brothers Low Gear at the Ridgely Room playing over in Fort Worth. I can't CL up there. I can't even see the other. Oh, Nonconformist is on that show.
Yeah, they're busy. They're busy.
Oh, there it is. It's right up here. That's why I started doing this. Nonconformist, Born in Blood, Low Gear, Vane. There, it's fucking a Vane show.
Yeah.
See it? I can't even see that goddamn logo, guys. In Vane, we love y'all so much.
Oh yeah, and Cruel. Cruel is a fucking badass fucking punk metal band.
Yes, thank you, Dave Jarvis, coming through. So there you go, everybody. Got your show at Ridgely Room. You got all kinds of options, man. I'm so glad to see all these shows. I'm looking for a date. I don't.
May 13th, Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, so it's May 13th. So that's the following week. All right, so coming up also is the All Things Metal Fest with Pissing Razors.
This is the show that you do not want to miss, people. Okay, this is the show that you have to be at.
Thank you. Friends of Blow Your Brains Out here, All Things Metal. Thank you for keeping it metal, guys, and doing great things like this show. They apparently do a show like this every few months, which is great. It's, of course, Edge of Insanity, another friend of the show here. Thank you, Edge of Insanity, and everything that you've invested into Blow Your Brains Out. Sure. So I'm impressed with this. Whoever's doing this show, the Dime Bag birthday celebration.
Yep, I Hate, another Bolt Neck band. I've heard the recordings that they've done over at Bolt Neck. They sound fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. With the All Things Metal concert, we have Scum Scunge, old friends of mine from way back in the day.
Thank you. I can't even see that on there, so I'm glad you can read it.
Yes, sir. Got Scum Scunge. Oh, and the Tin Pool, also fucking badass band. That's going to be a great concert, people. Be there.
Well, and we got a couple of weeks to promote it, so we'll be talking about it more, and we'll probably have someone from All Things Metal come on and represent at least once. I'd like to get the guys from I Hate on here. Looks like they're on both of these shows. You see?
Are they? I don't see I Hate on the All Things Metal show.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said that because you said I Hate another. Anyway, I Hate is another Bolt Neck band.
But Hand Over Fist. Hand Over Fist is on the All Things Metal concert.
Yeah, I saw that too. Thank you. I saw it earlier. I can't see it now.
Yeah, I tried to widen the screen to see what the date is. I see it's May, and it looks like a 2. So I guess it's at the end of next month.
All right. Well, I think one of the reasons I didn't worry about being able to see all the bands as much because I know we got a couple of weeks to promote it still.
Mm.
So there you go, everybody. All Things Metal. Look for more of that coming up, and also we'll be promoting this show. Whoever's behind it at the rail, I don't give a fuck who says what. It just doesn't matter. I support everything Dimebag related. You know, it's cool. It's got to be cool. So Dimebag Birthday Bash, that's got to be a great show. Dime's birthday is August the 20th, Dave Jarvis. And my birthday is August the 28th. And so we've had multiple birthday parties simultaneously.
So he would have been 47 on this one. Oh no, wait, 57. Sorry, 57.
Yeah, that's correct. I turned 58 this year, so I was like barely a year older. You know, my birthday's 1 week after his. So I'm 57 now. He would have turned 57 this year, and I'd be turning 58. So we had many birthday parties together, and I miss that motherfucker. Rita Haney's birthday is on mine, August the 28th also. So I appreciate everything Pantera related. I appreciate everything music related, you know. If someone pisses on it, well, I'll find out and probably won't appreciate it as much. That's how it works.
Could you imagine what Damage Plan would be up to these days?
It's hard. That's kind of hard for me to think about, really. You know, I mean, I'm okay, but it's, yeah, you know, fuck, man. My world would be completely different. Let's put it that way.
Do you think you would be doing the show?
I just know that my world would be completely different, you know. I think it's inevitable that I would probably have gravitated toward this media because I'm that person. I was on the internet before. I was doing web page design before anyone, dude. So I just know enough about technology to know where to be and what to do with it when I get there. But I'm never like we need better graphics. We need better everything. But hey, fuck it. I don't care. It's punk. Fuck everybody. That's the way it works, right?
Oh shit! Did you just flash an obituary?
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah,
oh,
sure did.
Shit,
I'm about to get into some death metal shows, man.
Hey, man.
There's Last of the Sane there, Dallas band that'll be on the show in the future. All right, back to obituary.
That's fucking rad, dude. May 23rd, Tuesday. Damn. Immolation, dude. Immolation, fucking A, dude. Holy shit. Immolation is fucking amazing. That book that I was telling y'all about, I never would have known shit about Immolation, but that dude referenced them. And
Okay.
I went down, I listened to 2 of their albums. Immolation is fucking amazing.
That book, heavy.
That's the book, yes.
So yeah, let me get back up there. We just got a couple more shows here to go. So yeah, props to Granada Theater because they got a couple of death metal shows, and I think Obituary is fucking one of the best death metal bands that there are.
Absolutely, and a Granada of all places to have a death metal concert. That's crazy.
Well, they got a couple of shows there. Here's this I Hate God show again this weekend with Goat Whore at Rubber Glove Studios. That's fucking kick-ass. All right, check this out. This is at Granada also.
Dark Funeral, fuck yeah. Oh, Cattle Decap, fuck yeah, man.
See what I'm saying? That's the Decibel
That's going to be
magazine.
a good show right there.
Yeah, that's Decibel magazine. So that's a huge fucking death metal tour.
Yeah, fuck Monday Night Raw. Go to the Granada.
Yep, there you go, everybody. All right, so there's that Rat Radio graphic that we showed last week, and I don't know, this is April 30, so that's already passed, but still a shout out to...
That has not passed, sir.
Has it?
April 30th has not passed yet.
Okay, cool. All right, we got all month to promote that then.
No, we do not. We have about a week.
Oh, so it is this week. That's like Sunday then. That's why it's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this Sunday, dude, I might could actually make that. We'll see. You know, when I do have the time of like it's on a day I could make it, then I'm broke as fuck. Right. When I have just a little bit of money, then I don't have the time. Got to find that yin and yang in my nightlife. Hey, let's check out the comments real fast just because there's a new one. Thank you, JoJo Chick Rock. All right, she's excited about your interview with the gentleman writing the book, Heavy. All right, man. Thank you for bringing Katie Lynn on the show.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Shoot. I got so
Absolutely.
many people I want to bring on this show, man. I just want to pick the brain of everybody I've ever met because I never get a chance to actually talk to these people. It's always in front of another band, and I'm just like, "How are you? I'm good. What you been up to? Same old, same old." And it's like, man, I actually want to sit down and talk to you about shit, man. That's why I love the show so much, man. I love being able to pick the brain of these people.
Isn't it cool, bro?
I love it. It's wonderful.
I do too, man. And it's gonna, get better. I don't know how it doesn't get better. What do y'all think listening? Let us know in the comments. Is the show getting better? Of course it's going to get better, dude. I'm committed to doing it. You're committed to doing it. And I'm gonna at least take the time to do this concert calendar also. So I think we're good, bro.
Fucking A.
And I really just can't thank you enough. I also want to say thank you for laying out on me and kind of forcing me into what I've been doing the last few weeks. Thank you also for everything you did before that, because, I did need that time. I need that time just to kind of find my groove doing the engineering and everything. So,
teamwork, baby. Teamwork.
Yeah, man, it's all been good.
I hope I was able to hold down the interview when you lost power last weekend. Because the song repeated and I just started yelling questions at the people. It was I don't know how it came across to the audience, but it was really funny to me.
It was great.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was great. The thing is that everybody was still there, like everybody. And so it was great if you ask me. I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was great.
Good.
Yeah, man. You can't. It's like that post that you made earlier. It's the note that you play after the clunker, that
makes it a wrong or a right note. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miles Davis, baby.
Yeah, and I think the only way I could be that comfortable would be as if I was actually playing every day and was rehearsed. That's always been my thing. But as long as I play and I'm rehearsed and I know I'm ready, fuck, I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, dude, my dream would be to do this for a living. Just talk to musicians for 5 nights a week and have it pay my bills.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that, freak? Do you hear that? The Freak 97.1 FM. Am I going to have to put in a word for you up there? Am I going to have to send Guido?
I want to bring music that these people have not heard to their ears. And I want them to realize that just because they don't have a major label behind them does not make them bad music.
I think the Freak could use us, bro. They should have us on at night. They should give us a nighttime show and pay our bills.
Yeah, exactly. Take a break from talking about sports because nobody gives a shit and talk about music.
Yeah. At least give us a weekend show and pay our bills.
Yeah.
We'll lift our skirt. Just give us a call.
Yeah. I'll lube up. You jam us in.
Hey, I'm a dreamer, and you caught that show. I still haven't deleted it about my conspiracy shit. What it is I tried to center it around 3 books and actually have something to discuss instead of just sitting there like an idiot, but you still need help doing that stuff. But I'm telling you, dude, I am so impressed with Kill Tony. I
Oh,
think,
Tony Hinchcliffe?
yeah, dude, I think his fucking format is amazing. And I'm certain that other people have tried it and probably even do it, and I just don't know about it. But man, if we were to ever get into like we couldn't do it today, but if we were to ever get into branching this out where we're actually going to a venue and doing a show and making a little money for doing it, then you would just be one step away from setting up a production.
And that's the dream. That's the dream. To make a living off of music. That's really what that's what you and I want, right?
Yeah, sure it is. You know, my biggest dream is to make a living off of my own music. You know, I'm not going to lie about that. That's my biggest dream. You know, it certainly was what I worked at every day for a solid 10 years or something, you know, at least gave it that much.
At the very least, making a living off of something that you enjoy doing. That's the key.
Yeah. But if we're going to dream, you know, yeah, my greatest dream is to make money making my own music. But dude, I also dream of doing what I love, like you said, enjoy. And that's promoting music. That's something I do, you know, second nature and always have.
Yeah. I mean, Dave Chappelle once told his dad, I want to be successful. And his dad was like, what do you think is successful? And Dave said, okay, well, what do you do? And how much do you make? It's like, well, I'm a doctor and I make $60,000 a year. And Dave Chappelle said, if I can make $60,000 a year doing this, that's a success. So you know what? If I'm able to pay all my bills doing this, that's a success for me.
Yep.
Everything else is gravy.
I support you in that. You know, I think that is realistic with you. You know, I mean what I say. I think Al Jorgensen would have a good time with Dank. You know, I think like adding Dank to a tour because it's just a small tour. But I don't know. You know, maybe he really doesn't make enough money to do anything. He might be all managed for all I know.
All I'm saying is a Revolting Cox Dank tour would be amazing.
Yeah. I agree. So you know, I don't know why I think that way. Oh, I think that way because I think you actually have a real opportunity to do this with where you're at with Dank and then also X610 Chill. Yeah, I mean, because X610 Chill is very broad. You're working with multiple artists and, you know, at this point, it's almost back catalog, and it sucks that it's that way. But hopefully this, you know, CD's going to really bring it back in front of people's attention. And, you know, I just always hope for every artist that I know, I always hope the best, you know, that something could happen.
Oh yeah, we don't succeed unless we all work together.
Yeah, I at least dream of the lottery ticket, I guess, without actually making the purchase and scratching it.
That's good.
All right. Well, there it is. Everybody can go see Katie Lynn with Josie Scott. This guy's actually been kind to me in the past. I used to do, you know, I've done all kinds of different shows in different ways. And we almost booked a Saliva show one time.
I opened for Saliva once, but it wasn't with Josie. But it was still a good show, and they were good people.
Yeah, there you go. And that was with Grain.
No, that was with Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, how about that? Another band that I've actually seen. All right, bro. Well, I'm enjoying you as always, but I'm ready to go ahead and play a couple of songs and get on out of here. So let's promote this show. This is the Verma Fest with
with our brothers in Rivethead.
Well, I was gonna start with Vane. I finally found them on there, and then yes, our brothers in Rivethead. Thank them so much for being on our show and you for lining that up, bro. That was so kick ass.
Oh yeah. And I love Mike, who does all my videos. Speaking of which, our next episode will be a day or two after the release of my next music video, Polemic. Be coming out May 1st. Look out for that.
I saw that. I hit notify me on it. So while we're talking, I'll go look over there real quick. Yeah, Mike, that's the drummer. Is that his name? Did I get it right?
Yeah, Mike Lambert, amazing drummer. He used to drum for Cull the Herd, and yeah, now he's the drummer for Rivethead.
All right.
Amazing drummer from Iowa.
Well, amazing drummer Mike. Thank you very much for all of that, and hope you guys make yourselves at home, as in Rivethead, here anytime when y'all have shows to promote like this one. This is this coming weekend. This is the big show this weekend, I guess, right?
April 29th. Yes, sir.
There's a lot of fucking good shows. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed that. This is the best time of year to go out and support your local bands.
Man, I hope people are getting out, you know. I mean, I know I'm broke, but my circumstances are unique. I'm taking care of my grandson. Not everybody's taking care of their grandson. And then also I have this weird combination that my profession is painting houses, and people don't act like they need a professional house painter until they actually need one. So it's kind of a challenge.
Tell me, have you read the book I Paint Houses? Or I Heard You Paint Houses?
I'm familiar with John Wayne Gacy. I spray houses and clean up.
Ah, nice.
I spray walls, I think is what it is. John Wayne Gacy is I spray walls and clean up. Which is terminology, gangsta terminology for I pull the trigger and get rid of the evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, I Heard You Paint Houses is actually the book that The Irishman was based off of, that most recent Martin Scorsese movie. So if you get a chance, it's a really good book. I Heard You Paint Houses. It's all about the mob.
Haha, nailed it. Didn't even know. Well, that's cool. I'll check it out. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so also we got the Argonaut. Hope to have these guys on here in the next couple of weeks for sure. So we should, between these bands right here, Vane, the Argonaut, Last of the Sane, and there are a couple of more bands that I have confirmed interview with.
5 Million and Counting, also amazing band.
5 million and counting. You're going to make me look that up too. All right, so there's a Elmo Jones production show coming up. There's our boy Grego right there.
Yes, Bethany Rose Band, amazing rockabilly, kind of soft rock, good stuff.
Thank you, man. He seems to be pretty excited about it.
I'm happy that he's happy. Excuse me.
All right. Well, on our way out, my brother, this is making me happy right here. Everybody can head on over to the X610 Chill YouTube channel. That's right. I said YouTube. I'm all about promoting YouTube, everybody. I believe YouTube is the future. I hate Facebook. Facebook is never going to help an artist. They're just going to try to sell you advertising, and it's never going to end. But YouTube will pay you $1 or $2. And see right here, there's this thing that says notify me. Mine says notification on. So that's what you do. You just go over there. This premieres in 65 days on July the 1st.
Yeah, that's a different video. That's for Spanish Exposition, which I did with Ty Macklin over at Alpha Omega out in Fort Worth. I did that probably 10 years ago, but I just recently came across it. And my boy Mike Lambert put together an amazing music video for that one as well.
All right. Well, there you go. Hey, Dave Jarvis, I can't thank you enough, man. How can I thank you?
Oh, you know, we should go have dinner sometime.
Sounds wonderful. Y'all hear that? We're both broke as fuck. So give us a little money so we can go have dinner. We'll videotape it or something for you. No, I'm playing.
No, we totally will videotape that shit. If our beautiful viewers out there are able to pay for us to have a dinner together, I will videotape it myself.
There it is. Might even get you an edit. But no, really, I am very excited about last week's show. We had contributors. I'm sure I haven't gone back to count it up yet. I've been so busy, but I'm sure it was over $300. And after YouTube was done with it, it was 260 something, 268, I think.
Yeah, and JoJo and Arkansas really helped us out tonight as well with all your contributions. Thank you very much, ladies.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I love to see people in the chat. It's part of the program, and it's how you can actually participate. This isn't just mine and David's time to sit here and talk about music. It's your time too, and we enjoy. Hey, how about Ville Girl? Don't forget Ville Girl.
Thank you, Ville Girl.
Even though Priest never impressed her. Hey, Ville Girl. Who is your favorite band? Your very favorite band, if you have one. Who is your favorite band? And then also, do you know that Judas Priest, they, of all the metal bands, have the most rebellious, like anti-authoritarian type songs? So I got that kind of dual combination with Judas Priest as a kid, Dave Jarvis. Yeah, I just grew up. It's always been my nature to question authority, you know. And even bands like Aerosmith and especially Black Sabbath, you know, bands I was listening to when I was, 5, 6, and 7 years old. And so Judas Priest, they came through all the way up to Screaming for Vengeance, Defenders of the Faith, all that. All right, brother. Well, I'm very excited and can't wait to see you again next Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, brother.
I know what I was going to say real fast. Is just clarify that I do have a fella working on the logo. I've paid for half of it. And as soon as that money comes through, which should be at the first of the month, because it's still in YouTube's or wherever right now. But as soon as I get it, I will finish paying that logo and then upgrade the format here. So there should be a very noticeable difference. And once I get the logo, that's really all I've been waiting on, because I don't want to be, putting together a whole lot of graphics with this logo or the way I've been doing our show logo. Yeah. See if I have it on here somewhere. In other words,
before I tap out, I just want to let all of our fans know, how do you want to be remembered? I want to know how all of our blow your brainiacs out are out there.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, how do you want to be remembered as a contributor and as a fan of local music? Let us know.
Do you too want to be remembered as a grown-ass man? Well, until next Wednesday, blow your brains out with me, Ricky Warden, and
Dave Jarvis.
Good night,
we love
everybody.
You. Good night, everybody.
It's getting sad, hear you brag about a grown-ass man. Bro, you ain't running shit with your jaw. I'm just saying, how you the king of this jungle that we playing? And then go begging for your mama for that rent you latin'. And stop playing, cause that purple gets you hurt. Flashing that money from your folks around them dudes that have to work. I know your parents rich and that's cool, congratulations. But don't ever trip thinking you know our situations. And it's a shame you think we're the same, and it's disgracing my name with this motherfucking layman. Okay, then just keep your mouth shut and stop faking, cause you ain't that grown-ass man like them claims you was made.
If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend's mine? If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend's mine? I'm a grown-ass man job while I'm living with my father. He won't get off my ass about loading the dishwasher. I got 7 baby mamas from Texas to the Bahamas. I don't know half their names, I smoke too much marijuana. I can't afford no food for my stupid pet iguana. I could get out of bed before noon, but I don't wanna. I'm a grown ass man wearing Velcro shoes. If an alarm's going off, bitch, you know I'm hitting snooze. My meth marked face is covered in tattoos. Why ain't the grocery store calling me for my interview?
If you a grown ass man,
put your panties in the air.
If you a grown ass man,
what you put in your hair?
If you a grown ass man,
why you whine all the time?
If you a grown ass man,
how come your girlfriend's mine?
If you a grown ass man,
put your panties in the air.
If you a grown ass man,
what you put in your hair?
If you a grown ass man,
why you whine all the time?
If you a grown ass man,
how come your girlfriend's mine?
If you a grown ass man, you stand up on your own. If you a grown ass man, you work your hands to the bone. If you a grown ass man, you can't go running home. Ain't got no backup, no phone in the chrome. Just get it on. I built my rep from the ground up. So when I look you in the eye, you look away because you front. You tryna play like you know the struggle, but you don't, and we know you fake thuggin'. It's no love when your bitch come to my door. How you a grown ass man and a servant to this hoe? You killed your friendships over that bitch, you fucking the moron. Moron, what's a moron, cousin?
If you a grown ass man,
put your panties in the air.
If you a grown ass man,
what you put in your hair?
If you a grown ass man,
why you whine all the time?
If you a grown ass man,
how come your girlfriend's mine?
If you a grown ass man,
put your panties in the air.
If you a grown ass man,
what you put in your hair?
If you a grown ass man,
why you whine all the time?
If you a grown ass man,
how come your girlfriend's mine?
Thank you very much for listening to Blow Your Brains Out. Spinning a couple of tunes for you. If you want to do me a favor and a favor to the show of Blow Your Brains Out, really the way coolest fucking thing you could do that would make me the happiest would be to go over to X610 Chill on any platform that you purchase MP3s and purchase that song that we just listened to called Grown Ass Man. That's what I played first, was Grown Ass Man by X610 Chill. That's my host here, Dave Jarvis. Very fortunate to have him here, and that's how you can support him directly. You don't need to Venmo him. You don't need to give me a super sticker. Show your love and support for Dave Jarvis by going to X610 Chill on whatever your favorite MP3 platform is and purchase his music. He has a lot of great music available and a new full record being released June the 1st. So a lot of exciting things there. And then you can also purchase 3 Dank records. So you have Dank music that you can purchase. All right. Not only that, supporting this show directly, also, you can go purchase Undying Confrontation. That's right. You just heard The Deep debuted twice earlier in the show with the band, and just now the song Undying Confrontation. Fucking killer song. If the rest of the record is like that, it's going to be amazing. They're going to be a killer band live. So go support them. You can support this show directly by supporting the bands that you see on this show, like this band, The Deep, and go purchase this song on your favorite MP3 platform, Undying Confrontation. Also bands like Warhog. We have Raid coming up. I tell you what, I've got Warhog. I'll play that too. And we got Raid coming up. I will play Raid. So you can go buy this Raid song, I think, on, I know you can, the Warhog. You can go buy the Warhog song. And I'll play a couple of more songs. All right. That's what I'm getting at. If you want to hear more, participate in the program in the chats. Let me know what you want to hear and I'll play it. Let me know if you want to talk about it and we'll talk about it. Otherwise, I'm going to play a couple of songs here and we're going to wrap this show up. Sound good to you? Sounds fucking great to me. I'm very happy to have everyone support this show. Having the time of my life. Let's always do what we do best, and that's rock and roll. I want to give a special thanks to this next song. Ariel from Against All Odds. You heard her on the show a couple of weeks ago. We did an interview together and debuted her song Cold. Well, I've reached out to her and asked her to help us out with a concert calendar. I know everybody's noticed I'm challenged to read the dates. I put these graphics together and I'm challenged to read the dates. Part of the reason is because I'm doing production and stuff. So Ariel may help us out with the concert calendar. Anybody listening, all bands, you're all welcome to join and help with the concert calendar, especially anytime you like, especially if you have a show to promote or new music to premiere. Just contact me or Dave Jarvis. We'll get it all lined up and we'll all have a good time together. So everybody get ready. Turn your volume back up very loud. This is an excellent song by the band Against All Odds, featuring friend of Blow Your Brains Out, Ariel on vocals. The song is called Cold.
Drifting to sleep and just fade away. No one will know where you will go, your safest space. it grows with each passing hour. I can't turn back the dial. I'm feeling so cold, not to the touch, falling so fast. Please don't you dare hold the grudge. 'Cause this fake little smile, it's getting too much for me to control. Oh, I've lost all control and I'm never enough. When gravity hits and all that remains are the stories untold and the secrets we take to our grave. 'Cause 6 feet below, with nowhere to go, the light becomes dark and dark is the light, so I'm told. I'm feeling so cold, not to the touch, falling so fast. Please don't you dare hold the grudge. 'Cause this fake little smile, it's getting too much for me to control. Oh, I've lost all control and I'm never enough. I'm feeling so cold, not to the touch, falling so fast. Please don't you dare hold the grudge. 'Cause this fake little smile, it's getting too much for me to control. Oh, I've lost all control and I'm never enough. I'm feeling so
Everybody feeling cold out there in Texas today. How about this? How y'all doing, O'Reilly? Let's do that! You got me all around the road. You got the guns on me. You got me all figured out, yeah. That's what you believe. You got me in your sight. You got me under your thumb. You got it locked in the Hell yeah. How about some Raid right there? Coming up next from the full record Call of the Voyager that you can buy right now on your favorite MP3. You can also go to their website and have a good time there. Communicate with these guys in the band Warhog. This song is called Saga. There it is, everybody. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? Hey, got some Warhog right there. You got 12 songs on this full record that you can go purchase and enjoy right now. You can go to their website and enjoy that experience along with your music. You can reach out to these guys and say hi, and you can go see that band Warhog play live. If you want to support what we're doing here with Blow Your Brains Out, sincerely, the absolute best thing that you can possibly do is go spend your money on these bands, right? Support the bands. That's what you do. That's what comes first. Give the bands your money. Support these bands. They need your help. These bands put a lot of time into creating this art for us that we're privileged to be able to enjoy. And if you support these bands by purchasing their songs, by going out and supporting their shows, purchase their t-shirts and a little merchandise, then you're supporting Blow Your Brains Out and Outlaw Video TV ultimately, because they will appreciate that. They'll appreciate it when their MP3 sales increase and come back on the show. That's how you build a show, is by building the characters of the show, which is local Dallas, Fort Worth, badass, killer fucking music. We've been jamming some killer Dallas metal bands all night. How about some killer Fort Worth metal? Tonight, we raid. I want you to please support this show and go raid these bands' MP3s and buy them. Go to their YouTube channels and subscribe to their YouTube channels. Listen to their music on YouTube if you can't afford to purchase the MP3, but take the time to listen and comment and subscribe to their YouTube channel. That's another way you can kind of show your appreciation to the band, and then also what we're doing here with Blow Your Brains Out at the same time. Thank you, everybody. This will be our final song of the night, unless you want to say hi in the comments and keep it going. Otherwise, we'll see you right here every Wednesday night. Blow Your Brains Out with me, Rick E. Warden, and Dave Jarvis. It is my motherfucking honor. Tonight we raid the band Iron Jaw.